He better not goof it up, though. He's about to.
And he did.
Oh,
he did. Gosh.
Dang. Well.
So it's 6-4.
Yeah. 5 seconds.
6-4. 5 seconds to go.
I mean,
man, you got to wrestle through that. You know what? That wasn't a very good call to give him that takedown.
To begin
foot
with,
underneath his head,
right.
his head underneath his foot.
Right.
I don't understand how you can give away. You can have control there.
There was no control. Yeah. That was like a positioning thing for a second, if that. Right? Maybe for a second, if that.
Hey, can we see Matt 8 on there? we have Lincoln Roar about ready to take the mat for the Perry Panthers.
Yep, and then we'll have on mat 6 Siebert from Maslin Perry as well coming up. He is
I have a little crush on that dude. I am a fanboy out on Liston Siebert, man. I just love his style, the way he comes out. He's super aggressive. He's in your face. And you can't forget about what he did here last year, up a weight class. And did he place? I can't remember if he placed.
Siebert did not place, no.
He lost in the blood round then because he had quite a tournament.
He made a run for it, yeah. I remember. He did lose in the blood round.
Perrysburg sprinkled all throughout the mats right now.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to see who this is on 3 here.
On 3 we have Alex Jenkins from Perrysburg taking on Josh Zimmer from Teays Valley.
Teays Valley's good, man. We've seen them around.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perrysburg, though, it's hard act to follow. They got Burnett in there.
Yeah.
Shaking it up.
How many did you say they have?
7.
They got 7 here. They're a dangerous team. It's going to be difficult.
They got 7 tough, legit kids.
Right.
Yeah.
But they can't match firepower with Ed's when they bring 13.
That's a tough act to follow.
There's just too many bullets in the chamber for Ed's.
No, wait, they brought 10.
They brought 10? That seems like a lot. Yeah, that makes
7,
more sense.
I got 7, though, from going through the seating and everything.
Oh, I got you.
So there were 7 ones that I think will be in the top, 4. So we'll see. But, yeah, they could still give Eds a run for the money.
Well, one Ed's kid, well, let me check. I feel like France might have upset.
France get the upset there?
I want to see here. I'll find it.
No way. Against Tim Mauser?
What's that?
I don't know if that would have been an upset, but.
It hasn't, Missouri. That hasn't updated yet.
All right. Well, folks, we'll keep you updated. Over on mat 2 right now, that's about 3:58 if you're following along in your program. And that's Dublin Kaufman, Blaze Van Gundy. What a name.
Blaze Van Gundy. That is a cool name.
Dang, that's like Crocodile Dundee, but it's Blaze Van Gundy. I love that, man.
Taking on Oregon Clay's Garrison Wisner.
Now, Dublin Kaufman, let me see here. They brought a lot of guys, man.
Ethan Burton won the D1 state title last year at 157.
Yeah. Okay, listen, that's the coach's son, Van Gundy. Dublin Kaufman, yeah. So they brought 10 guys, though.
Nice.
Yeah, so, hey, they're in D1, Lakewood St. Ed's, of course, brought 13. Maslin Perry brought 13. Brecksville, Broadview Heights brought 9.
Maslin Perry dropped to 12.
Oh, yeah, with Roar out. Correct, yeah.
Unfortunately, Mason Roar broke his toe over the weekend. We wish him a speedy recovery, and he has a good offseason. I was looking very forward to seeing what he could do here as a sophomore at this thing.
Archbishop Moeller brought 7. And Wadsworth also brought 7. So.
Okay, so those are your teams that'll give it the best run.
Yeah. Wadsworth with a good start out the gate if France could want it.
Let me see. I'll try to refresh it again.
Now, who's Liston going to be facing off here with?
He's got. Liston's going to have a kid from Asheville, Teays Valley, Carson Hicks. And he's just a freshman, so got some good odds for Liston on that. But over on TJ Mat 8, we're about to see Lincoln Roar against Mason Bauer from Ashland. You know, freshman versus freshman over there.
France 2-0.
You know, that's that weight class, 106. You know.
France won 2-0.
France won 2-0.
Yep.
All right. Well, shout out to him.
Down goes your first
yeah.
St. Ed's Golden Eagle.
Wow, that's the first. Wow, that's a good point. So Ed's is down to 12. No, I'm just joking. No, not yet. Still early.
No, he's still alive.
Yeah, still alive.
You know, it's guys like that come back and win a couple matches in the consies that are the bullets in the chamber.
Right.
That make it so difficult.
And then they get 5th or 6th, and they rack up on those team points.
Very few Ed's guys are going to go 0-2 in this thing.
Right. Right. Now that. Oh, I just saw a headgear throw. Did you see that on Mat 8? He threw it into the bleachers, man.
No, I did not see that.
He did. He threw his headgear and it hit that. See the guy right there in the it hit that guy in the bleachers. This kid just threw his headgear, TJ. Yeah, the kid in the green. What school is it? Wait, here, go to that real quick, Jamie. Mat 8. That is about 329. Oh, I'd love to know what that is. That was like a Council match, I think. Consolation match from D2, maybe?
Cartier Armstrong from Warren, maybe?
329 is 215.
No. Bedford, Philip Monroe.
Okay.
That's what that was,
the Bedford kid.
It's a shame. Hopefully he doesn't get kicked out of the tournament.
Dude,
his coaches are trying to find his headgear now up into the crowd.
That was the best head. If you're gonna do it, man, that was the way to do it.
I seen one from the middle mat at Perry High School hit the Panther. Up above, yeah. No names, please, but I did see that. It was about 1991.
Wow.
He was a very upset man.
If he hit the Panther.
Undefeated going into sectionals. No, didn't make it to the state tournament.
He had a rocket arm. Was he quarterback? Pitcher? Oh, no. Hey, speaking of Perry Panthers, down on Mat 9, TJ, if we could get the footage down there. I'm sorry.
We got them on 9. They're going to be everywhere here. We will have them on 8 and 6 side by side here in a second.
And sorry for the confusion, but they did switch things up a little bit with the mats to get to those D2s. Right?
That's Nate Dolce. Nate Dolce, about 375.
Wow.
He's up 4-2 over Christian St. Clair from Westerville South.
All right, Dolce. Dolce is what weight class, Jamie?
Dolce is 144.
Okay, that's a tough weight class. I mean, they're all tough, but if I believe so, let me see, 144. I thought you had some real. Do we have some big names there? I can't remember. Well, they're all big names. Hey, there's a Glen Oak boy at 144.
Ethan Liu.
Yeah. Oh, I remember him from dual match days from last season.
Yeah, he had a battle with Alex Bosky.
Yes, he did. Yeah. So he'll be on Mat 9. It says he's gonna be on deck on Mat 9. So TJ, if you keep that on Mat 9, Glen Oak's gonna have a kid on Mat 9. That's a 144-pound weight class. Ethan Liu, Jr. He has an Ordonia guy. Oh, that kid's nails. Israel.
Yeah, Petit.
Yeah, Petit's nails, man. We've seen him do some damage at what?
Yeah, he's bad, dude.
Yeah. Okay, everybody's cheering, going crazy. What is that all about, Jamie? What mat?
Not sure.
Okay, and then we got.
Now we got Roar.
Roar.
And we got.
Okay.
Siebert about to start on 6.
Wow, that's all happening so fast.
It's going down now. You got Emmerich McBurney over here.
Oh wow.
On Mat 1.
Yes, we do. So.
Siebert in on a shot. Right now already takedown 6 seconds into the period. Just love the offense that he brings to the table.
That was fast, man. Yeah.
He don't play around.
He doesn't.
Roar in a 0-0 match with a minute 10 into the first period.
McBurney's up against Lambers from Cincinnati Elder over there on that one. I don't know. You got a score on that?
It's 0-0.
0-0. So they started. Okay. And then, Siebert get a pin, man. Bonus.
Siebert with the pin.
He got the pin. Wow. Good start for Maslin Perry.
He's excited to wrestle his own weight class. He's here to do damage.
Okay, and how's Dulce doing down there, Jamie, on mat number 9? This is another Maslin Perry wrestler.
He's up 13-2, Nate Dulce.
Nice. So Maslin Perry's coming out swinging, man. Perrysburg was too. That would be an 18 score at the end of this round. We got
Roar over there in a 0-0 match to end the first.
Interesting.
You know, he's a freshman.
Yeah, well, that's like a freshman-filled weight class, 106.
Yeah,
you
that's
look through there. Yeah, there's a lot of young guys.
Yeah, he's taking on Mason Bauer from Ashland. 44-3 record, man. He's another freshman.
Jesus Louise. These records are insane.
Yeah, and he must have taken 4th at his sectional.
Yeah.
So he's real.
Woo. That's the real deal, yeah.
2 losses going into districts. Oh, yeah, one loss going into districts. He lost twice.
Lost twice at district. Which explains his placement, yeah.
That's another Levi Pigeon. You know, that's a bad dude to get in the first round.
That's a first round match you don't want, yeah. All right, and then over here with McBurney, I can't see down there right now. What is that? Is he up or?
It's 3-0. You can't see that score on the podium. Mat 1 right there.
Oh, I see it now. TJ's head was in the way. All right, so it's.
I'm like, that's about as clear as we can see them.
I see it now.
I get it on Mat 2 if you can't see the score. All right, starting here on Mat 5, we have Aiden Allen from LaSalle with a 45-7 record, taking on Colton Mellon, the 29-15 record from Wadsworth. These Mellon boys are tough.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Hey, LaSalle program is usually pretty high up there.
Oh yeah, LaSalle is always tough.
I'm trying to see that they brought 5 guys. They got I recognize their coach Rico Hill.
They're gonna have goers, that's for sure.
Yeah, their coach was a big like freestyle Greco guy back in the day. Hill was, yeah.
That's Robert Davis, the 39-0 guy from Stowe, Monroe Falls.
Where
he is a dog right there.
He just won?
Yeah.
Oh, right from Mat 3.
Yeah.
Man.
That'll be a fun final with him and Blaze if they can both get there, which be surprised if we don't see that one. That should be some fireworks.
Yeah, that will be.
McBurney 3-2 now. With a minute and a half to go in the third, McBurney's down 3-2.
Oh, snap. Who's he up against?
Mat 1, you have Connor Lambers from Elder taking on Emmerich McBurney.
All right, what's going on with Roar? Is he up?
Still 0-0. Oh, no, he just took the lead, 1-0 right there. He said that. 30 seconds to go in the second period for Roar.
Okay, and then our other Maslin Perry, Dulce Wong, big down there, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, so we
need to see what McBurney can do. There's 50 seconds left. Lambers just took a nice shot. McBurney's fighting it off really hard.
He is.
45 seconds left, down 1.
Man, you got to score there. You can't let him hang on your leg like that.
He's so close to breaking the lock there. Oh, the stalemate.
Yeah.
Scoreboard was in my way. I saw the lock break. It was right on the stalemate. He stepped right on the other side of it for me. Roar going into the third period up 1.
He'll probably he'll probably try to turn him.
We got wars all over the mats.
Roar's gonna try to turn him on top. That's their style.
Stalling call on Lambers.
It's not enough time though. 13 seconds. Oh, come on, Emmerich.
He's
Get
going.
him, get him, get him. Go, 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 go. Can we get on a stall call?
Nah.
4 seconds. What do you think? Maybe a stall call. If you
Hey, you won't get it in 4 seconds.
well, it's not gonna,
Almost at Emmerich for taking his time coming back.
Dang, they got him for a caution.
Yeah, he left a little early, but he's, you know.
Oh.
And that's a wrap on Emmerich McBurney.
Okay.
Roar match is tied up 1-1.
We got, hey, Roar is McBurney's a great point scorer coming through the consies.
Yeah, we got another. Is that another?
That's my boy Ducey.
There he is.
Ducey coming out.
On that one. And
1 minute to go with Lincoln Roar. 50 seconds to go here. We got 1-1 score.
Charles Curtis, the #1 seed, 5th at the state, 8th at the state. He has Hawkins,
Projected champ.
Marigal from Hilliard Davidson.
Oh, nice shot there. Roar with the reshot. What great wrestling you have over here. Bauer is bringing it, man.
Ducey already got 5-point lead.
No,
by the way. Yeah, he does.
Oh, he's holding 3. Oh.
Yeah, he's holding the 3.
I guess he actually was just 2.
Well, no, he's getting more now.
He's getting more now.
He's getting more now, yeah.
We need to focus on this match.
Okay.
I think Ducey has that one under control
He got
already.
under
He's up
control,
6-0 in the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, he's going to get a tech fall or something, or maybe a pin.
They need it.
Yes, they do, yeah.
They got bonus points out of Dulcie.
And out of Siebert.
Siebert with the pin, yep.
Yep.
To overtime we go with Lincoln Roar taking on Matt 8. Link taking on Mason Bauer from Ashland. Ashland always has some tough kids, man.
They do, yeah. Yeah, well, it's usually the ones that they bring are super legit. Is that a new Perry wrestler down there on 9?
I don't think so. No.
I thought the kid
maybe.
is that the kid Bosky wrestled? 150?
No, that's Ethan Liu.
Well, that's
Glen
Glen
Oak.
Glen Oak.
Look, yeah.
TJ.
Oh, look.
Glen Oak, baby. Matt 9.
Look, Roar's in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Roar goes down.
Oh, man. I don't
Roar
like that.
goes down.
Wow. Bro, I don't know.
Flynn McCollins wanted to talk about it. Roar and McBurney go down early.
Wow. I'm sad to see that, but 2 tough kids. They'll wrestle back.
Yeah.
They'll wrestle back.
Yeah, but how about Mason Bauer, man? That's #4 coming in and taking on a district champ and winning in overtime. That's one to watch, man. I like that kid.
Hey, what's the score down there for Lou?
Ethan's trailing 7-1.
Huh?
7-1.
Yeah.
He's losing.
Yeah.
Right?
Losing 7-1.
Izzy's tough, man.
Yeah, that Nordonia kid's the
Izzy's
truth,
for
man.
real, dude.
Yeah.
Look at that snap down. Holy smokes.
Bro. That's like what you teach in the room. You just did it textbook, yeah. When they come up, right off that shot.
Ducey, tech fall.
2
minutes,
hey.
45 seconds of the match.
Good warm-up for him. Leg work.
What about here on 5?
All right, so on 5, it's about 361.
Again, it's Aiden Allen from LaSalle taking on Colton Mellon in a 6-4 match in the 3rd.
62.
Mellon trying to hold on without giving up a takedown to go down by more. Then he calls stalemate there. How long are you going to let that clock run? Come on. There we go.
He's literally looking back at the clock. Oh, I love it. Gotta love it. Hey.
17 seconds to go here for Mellon.
If they give it to you, take it. Yeah. Yeah, Mellon, is there brothers?
Yeah.
From Wadsworth? Okay. Yeah, they're tough. You're right. TJ, wait. Okay, so yeah, if you look on mat 6 right now, that is about 362. That's Man from Lakewood St. Ed's versus Jola from Ghana Lincoln. The kid's record's 43-5. He was second in the district, so it's a tough kid, man.
Yeah, he's down 5-1.
That's 126, and St. Ed's can deliver. We got another Ed's wrestler, I believe, on mat 5, right in front of us. Which one's that one, Jamie?
Let me refresh here.
Yeah, I did an update on the big board yet.
So on 5, we have Kane Schwager from St. Xavier taking on Adam Butler from St. Ed's. Swagger he's a freshman with a cool last name.
Yeah.
And he's got 41-5 record.
Dude, that's a great last name.
Taking on Adam Butler with a 23-10 record, but 10 losses on a St. Edge schedule does not mean you're a chump.
Right, yeah, that was at the Beast, that was out in Oklahoma, that was at the Ironman, yeah, that doesn't mean anything. And then
on mat 2, we got an Ed's guy as well.
Hey, look what we got on 6, my alma mater.
Oh,
Campbell.
Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny Campbell.
Johnny Campbell.
Yeah.
Had a rough district, but let me see, because I think he might have taken 4th.
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
And
that's a bad dude to have first.
That's, yeah. And man, Parks got his hand full, yeah.
Johnny Campbell taking on Preston Parks from Olentangy Liberty.
Man, I would not want to have Campbell first round like that. You know, because a lot of these guys are like, hey, I was district champ. I got a kid that got 4th from his district. I'm going to rock him. not at all there.
Boy, Campbell's a lanky dude. Look at the size of Parks.
Yeah. Jeez, Louise, you're right.
Good scramble here on 5 between Swagger and Butler. Looks like Swagger's about to win that little scramble right there. Oh, they called a stalemate with the leg hooked. Let's see, over here on mat 8, we have Brett Stanley from Brecksville taking on TJ Murray from Troy. Stanley was tough at districts. He's a tough dude.
Yeah. We just had Hine from Walsh Jesuit over there on mat 2.
He went down.
He went down to Bennett from St. Ed's.
Trying to get that takedown here on 5. Man, Swagger's tough. Oh, top period ran out of time.
Oh, my goodness. Saved by the bell, huh?
A Perrysburg jacket goes down.
Ooh. Who was that?
That is mat 3. It already changed on me.
Sorry, I forgive you.
Here, hold on. Brody Bauman from Perrysburg loses to Micah Cottrell from Princeton, 13-6.
Whoa, Princeton, that's Cincinnati city school, man. You don't see them in the wrestling tournament much. Yeah. Haytug Plea was their last guy, and
he was the real deal.
Yeah, I don't know if he's on the bracket anymore. They took him off or something. They had an asterisk next to his name, I saw. I don't know what that was all about, but he was state champ, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. The pancake. The open shot.
Wow, I love that.
Yeah, that's one of my jams right there.
Dang.
Preston Parks thinks he's going to outquick Johnny Campbell. Dude, he's got another thing coming.
That might have been the most electric move of the day right
That's
there.
one of my favorites. You know what? I'm not going to give him that if he doesn't get any back points out of that. But that is how you stuff a double, though.
Yeah. Man.
Wrestling out of it.
Dude, look at this. These guys are going hard,
They are going hard. That makes it a 4-2 score. Campbell leading Parks.
What a match. And we got a Perry wrestler over on mat 2.
That's...
Who was that? 398. That would be
2.
probably 157.
That's Brennan Warwick. That's 150.
150,
Taking
okay.
on Hunter Anderson.
And that's the boy that beat Bosky at the district in the quarters.
Oh, look at this. On mat 5 here,
My
we got,
goodness.
yeah, Butler with a nice little tilt to take a 0-0 to that point. I'm going to stay with Campbell, the Campbell match over
this
there.
Campbell match is exciting, man. He is exciting to watch. So
Yeah,
just
oh,
regularly,
yeah. Again, Jonathan Campbell from Walsh Jesuit taking on Preston Parks from Olentangy Liberty. Oh, Campbell. Oh, he gave him the 2. Oh, he's going to get back there.
He got the backs. He got the bundle.
He did get some back.
Oh, my goodness.
And he's out of bounds. So Campbell takes kind of a commanding lead there.
That's huge.
Going up 8-3.
Wow.
John, I know we were asking about 8 Mazda earlier. We missed that. He did win 7-1.
Yeah, I saw him. I watched him.
Okay. Oh, you got.
Yeah, I was on with Larry.
Might have another special guest for you here. I just talked to our boy Funkster, Dan Funk.
Oh, boy.
Said he's got
Oh, wow.
Chad Yakajewski, state champion from Green.
From Green.
The only state champ I know from Green is Paul Capper.
He's a former state champ from Green, Chad Jakaszewski.
I remember like a name like that from like Maslin, I thought. I don't know if they're a state champ though.
He might be, their age.
We got new blood. We got fresh meat. Fresh fish.
Fish.
Here we go.
Look at it. Hey, TJ, look at Mat 5 right now, man. That's wild.
He's falling. He's in trouble.
Yeah, he's in trouble. He's way too high.
Yeah. Butler's going to wrestle out of that with the Turk.
Yeah, you give kid from Ed's an inch, they're going to take a yard every time.
All right, we're about to resume action over on 6 with Campbell and Parks.
It's optional starting them.
How about that North Canton District's number 4 guy come in here and handle some business?
I tell you what, man, it's a good point, and I'm actually very proud, man, of alma mater, Walsh Jesuit, doing well.
A lot of matches to
round
go.
1.
Oh, that time he got to the double. Oh, Campbell just pulls him right out of bounds. Savvy little move there. Not going to get a fling the mat call when your back is to the out of bounds like that. Campbell goes ankle pick right to a single to score. Oh, he's got the cradle. He's trying to scoop that shoe on his hip. Not a huge fan of that. That's
why I'm not a fan of it either. Yeah. Wow, what a match show.
10-6 is the score now.
Is this only the second period still?
It is still the second period with a minute 5. There was some blood time or something.
Yeah, I mean, this is a battle though. Like, there's been action packed.
Go to their feet, 11-6. With a minute 5 to go in the second. Campbell and Parks. Campbell needs to stay out in his range and keep looking for that ankle pick. Parks is so long and lanky, and he's got a lot of weight on that front foot. There, right there, boom, boom. Boom. Campbell's going to catch that one of these times. That's a nice shot there.
That's a good shot, yeah.
The reshot, looking for some back points. Circles him back on. Parks looking spladle. Campbell's having none of it. They need to be counting right now. Oh, they call locking hands.
On who?
Oh, it's got to be on Campbell. He's in control.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's putting him on his back, technically.
The side official had it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Wrestling now on mat number 10, about 396. Division 1, 150 pounds.
It's not a pinning technique to be locked around his back unless it's continuation from a takedown.
Right.
So it's if he showed his back, if he bellied down and he goes, and then you lock, you can't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the pancake again.
Oh my gosh, dude.
He got a 2 count out of that one.
Wow.
Oh, I don't think he did.
I'll take the 2 though. That was a sweet pancake.
Yeah, I love it.
This is our.
That's absolutely one of my favorite moves.
IHOP wrestler of the day. We allowed to say that?
I don't think so.
Only if they're paying us.
Right.
No.
TJ, are we still promoting milk? I've seen some of those things going on.
Hey, the official beverage of the OHSAA. Hey, drink-milk.com.
There you go.
Don't get John nervous. He said the over-under for D3 championship round on Sunday is over-under 215 chocolate milks.
Yes, that is.
And we told Sonny Marchetti that we will be on the fourth mat. We will be looking down at you guys, blowing you kisses all throughout the finals.
Yes.
Warwick over there on mat 9 with a 4-1 lead.
Can I tell you where I became a big fan of Warwick was when we went over there and did the Brecksville duel. He went 6 rounds with this cat. It was just an absolute banger.
Yeah.
You know, and I guess
he's intense.
Is he one of those guys that's kind of underlooked on that lineup, right? With a Marshall Geckler, with an Abe Faulkner, with the McBurney, with a Roar, you know, with Liston, you know.
Yeah. He's a legit dude.
Cameron Potts, I believe, is the only one in the lineup that did not make it to state, right?
Right. I think he was an alternate, though. You know. If not, he was in for 3rd and 4th, or 5th and 6th. Oh, Campbell. Campbell's so fun to watch, man.
Dude, yeah.
He was not fun to watch when he was wrestling my son. I will say that. Not a big fan of him when he's wrestling Tanner. No, I'm playing. He's a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, he is,
at all times.
Warwick is winning over there, is that correct?
He's up 4-1.
Okay.
Well, that says 3-1 over there. Mine says 4-1.
Okay, so we're a little more.
Let me refresh. Yeah. Looking for that tilt over here. Got a little funky tilt.
Dude, that
whirly bird is what some people call it.
That's a sick tilt, but
he's not going to get it.
Yeah, he's going to pin himself.
Nah, I don't know.
I've never seen anybody put that much effort into that tilt.
You got to go for it.
Oh, wait.
There you got it.
There it is. There it is. You got it. Never give up, man. Rocky Balboa.
Diego Chavez from Perrysburg with that funky whirly bird tilt on Antonio Shelley from Menor. That's a tough dude.
Shelley's tough. He had an older sibling that was tough from back in the day, mentor. Back in like 2016, 17 maybe. Shelley was like a couple times.
Oh, Warwick's got him on his back over there.
Oh, TJ, look at that. Yeah.
Warwick's got him on his back. He's up 3-2 going into that one. He just got the takedown, so that makes it 5-2. Plus all the near fall that he's holding.
Dude, that's sick.
21-9 over there with Campbell. What a great match for it to be, kind of get out of hand.
yeah. That's a great first match, man.
Wow.
Yeah. Here at state. I like the yellow singlet. I haven't seen that one yet.
It is cool.
Now he's just running.
Yep.
Yeah.
So right here on mat 5, again, we have Antonio Shelley from Menor with a 37-7 record, taking on Diego Chavez from Perrysburg. Both seniors. Chavez has a 35-11 record.
Menor has another boy over there on mat 8 as well, I believe. That's about
he's getting some back points over there on 8. That is, you got Jack DeBow taking on Dean Poppy from Thomas Worthington.
Okay.
DeBow up 7-0. Got a 3-2 match right here on 5 in front of us.
All right. And then on 6, that's about 382.
Warwick up 8-2 with 10 seconds to go in the match. He just wins matches, man.
Wins the win, man. Hey, another Menor kid.
You got another. Oh, he took him to his back to end it. Almost would have gotten more bonus points.
And that's, on mat 6, that's another Menor wrestler right there.
I have
Nick Blackburn.
Yep.
You got an Olentangy wrestler, Zaid Archibald from Powell Olentangy Liberty.
He's all over him. Quick takedown. Wow. It's a little further in the match. They're about 45 seconds into it. Wasn't as quick as I thought.
Yeah. So what was the final over there? Did you see that or no?
8-2.
8-2?
8-2 Warwick.
Okay. Perry's off to a pretty good start. You know, yeah, but those guys are going to come back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
needed roar.
Yeah, Roar and McBurney are tough though. They're the kind.
They're going to score points.
They're going to score points, like kind of like we were saying, like those Eds kids that took a loss early. They're not going out early. That's for sure. They'll be here all weekend. So glad to see them recoup and get back in it to win it, and then hopefully with that, I'd love to see an updated D1 score at the end of this round. I'm just curious. I seen that D2 is about the same. Nothing changed much there. What's St. Vincent St. Mary's?
Yeah.
What are they?
Tied for 11th.
Tied for, okay. With Alliance.
Oh, there's no 2 there.
Ooh, wow. Not much there yet to go off of, but Perry in 4th spot in the team race. Perrysburg in the 1st place spot. No surprise.
It's super early.
It's super early though, yeah. You're right, Jamie.
We're not even. This is when Carrollton's taking pictures of 1st place halfway through the 1st round.
Right. We did it.
Oh, there goes the takedown. Or no, we just started the 2nd period or 3rd period. That's what's going on here.
It's 4-4 yet.
It's 4-4. Shelley versus Chavez.
What a match, man! This match is lightning.
It's huge.
Yeah, it reminds me of like a finals match. We're getting to see 1st round. These guys are getting it.
Shelley goes neutral, lets Chavez up. Minute 20 to go. Hey, we're going to win this. Win or lose on our feet here.
Right.
Shelley needs to let his offense go a little bit. Chavez doing a good job of tying him up. Looks like he has a 2-on-1 there. Spins out of it. Oh, did the back spin. Almost had the foot.
I love that backspin, man.
I do too. Clock's running. Clock's still running. Clock's still running. Clock's still running right here on 5.
They never stopped.
Never stopped the clock right there on 5.
I don't think they heard you, but yeah.
Oh, nobody can hear me.
Yeah.
There he is on that 2-on-1 again. 2 referees, 4 coaches. Nobody saw that the clock never stopped.
No.
That is not a miracle. I certainly don't want to see that affect the match.
Could.
Might not if he gives up a takedown right here. It's close. Shelley give. Oh! He's got to go Peterson. He needs some Alex Bosky in his tank right here.
Wrestling next on match 4, about 400, Division 1, 150 pounds. 2-time state champion from Dutton, Scioto, Senior Ty Wilson on match 4.
If you can hear the announcement there. Now walking out on mat 4. Let me see. Ty Wilson, Dublin, Scioto.
Yeah.
150.
About what is it?
He is a returning state champion.
What mat number, Jimmy? Yeah, you got it?
Yeah, it's 150. It's about 400.
We gotta go over one.
Oh, those pages stick together. Right here, 50.
Huh. Yeah, he was a 3rd, 1st, and a 1st. 2-time state champion.
2-time state champion taking the mat here.
He got this. He got an athletic kid though. That Evan Hemmeter from Springboro is a tough football player, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember him. I mean, that team was good. They made a playoff run.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Yeah, they're no joke. But yeah, he was playing both ways. That kid.
He got a quick takedown, and now he's looking for a near fall with a tilt.
Oh wow. That's right there on mat 4 in front of us. You got a really good angle on that mat. And
as soon as we're at the upper middleweights, we're looking at 150s to 65s out there right now.
Right.
As soon as this round concludes, bring on the ladies.
That's right.
They've been waiting all day to throw their stuff out on the mats.
I know they're saying like around 6:20, 6:30. That's the ladies start to get up the bout boards.
It's about right.
That's about right. Yeah. Makes sense. All right. So on mat 6, Jamie, that looks like a familiar face over there. Who do we got?
On mat 6,
yeah,
we have Omar Ayub, returning state champion from Dublin Kaufman, taking on Centerville's Arslan Makarov.
Yeah, I remember that Dublin Kaufman kid.
Yeah, I actually work with his dad. His dad, not with him, but he's
that's cool.
One of my contractors. He runs a construction business down here, or a restoration company down here.
Wow, that's awesome, man. He's a bad dude.
I need to shoot him a text. I'd like to meet him face to face. He's got.
Ooh, head and arm. That's my favorite move. Head and arm, man. Love it. And
Ayub's got a brother at Nebraska, I believe.
Yes. Yeah. No, I know who you mean. Yeah, he's good too.
And then right here in front of us on 3, we have Landon Johnson from Maslin Perry taking on Austin Holman from Milford.
Hey, I'm going to adjust the camera, Jim.
Johnson's got him on his back. He's stuck. Oh, he's stuck for a second there. Johnson may have him. There it is.
And we got
Landon Johnson.
Oh man, I don't know if I'm doing this justice right now. Hold on. I'm trying to get at least, there we go. That's a little crooked, hold on. TJ's gonna kill me. All right.
Hey man.
Oh, yep, hey. Oh, he's moving. Yeah.
See ya.
It's all right. It was like on a tilt anyway, Jamie. It was on a swivel. Trying to get it straightened out. Oh my goodness. I apologize for the camera shot here. I'm going to keep it right there. How's that, Jamie? Okay.
All right.
Should I zoom a little bit maybe, or keep it right there?
We can have 5 mats.
We got 5, yeah.
Can you see well on it? I'm far away from that.
Yeah, you can see everything good.
All right.
Okay, so getting back to the action over there, the returning state champ, your buddy's son. What's that score looking like? I know he had a head and arm, kids to his back.
10-2 is what I got.
10-2.
10-2 in the first period.
Okay. All right, so then
Ayub.
So then next to Ayub on mat 4, which we can now see. Well, there's 2 officials in the way. It's hard to see the actual wrestlers wrestling right now. All right, so mat 4 action, that's about 4:10. So if you're following along in the program, we'll see exactly who that is. That's going to be Shane Sato from Perrysburg. He's up against Donovan Watts from Pickerton North. That's mat 4. And looks like it's tied over there, 4-4.
Where?
Over on mat 4.
I got 4-0.
4-0, okay. And then right in front of that on mat 3, that's going to be about 4:19. So
That's Liam Lloyd from Menor taking on Bryce Alley from Lebanon. There's your Lebanon guy.
All right.
If we take our headphones off, we should be able to hear her from somewhere.
That's somewhere in the shot.
Yeah, we need to make sure that mom is not here.
We could hear her from the parking lot. Yeah. Hey, Menor is sporting a pretty good show in this first round. I'm impressed, Jamie.
Hey, man, they had a great showing at districts last week.
Yes, they did, yeah. Mat 8. So
on 8, we have
that's 424.
We're about 394.
394,
we have
okay.
Eli Esguerra. My apologies if I said that wrong. He's got a 6-point lead.
Ooh, is it head and arm on 3?
Yeah.
Wow. That was nice.
Taking on Cole Winsnyder over on 8. 6-2 lead for Eli over there from Dublin Kaufman. Couple Dublin Kaufman guys piping up and having a good first round.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
Perrysburg again over there on 1. Got Josh Takis.
Oh my goodness, is Matt 1? Who's he up against?
Brock Sherman from Walsh.
The Shermanator.
Yeah, your boy.
TJ's a nemesis, man. Yeah.
Sherman's down 2-1 right now.
Yeah, they almost squared off down the parking lot at North Canton, man. I was joking, but Sherman, yeah, that kid's tough, man. He's how did he fare up at the district there? What bout was that?
That's 427.
So Sherman was 3rd, North Canton district. Dude, he's
oh boy, right here
man.
on 3. Look what's going on 3.
Woo! Fireworks.
Lloyd and Alley. Alley, Lebanon with the win with the pin.
Wow.
That's a huge one.
That is huge. Oh, I heard her. I heard it. I
feel like I heard her as well.
Yeah.
Did you see her?
Yeah, yes. Right back behind. You have to like break your neck to see her, but yeah.
Division 1, 165-pound.
She's all the way up in like the nosebleed. We heard her all the way down there. 223.
I can hear her through my microphone.
She was right below the 223.
All right.
Yeah. All right, is that Miller from St. Ed's on mat 3? Ironman champion.
Yeah, Jarrell Miller.
He is
taking on Jake Ernest from Wadsworth.
Oh, wow. What a first round match that's going to be in.
Ernest lost in a couple of tight ones at North Canton.
Yeah. Well,
boy, he's effortless, isn't he?
Miller time right now, yeah. Yeah, he's a hard act to follow. Yeah, he was 2nd in the state last year, and then he was also Ironman champ.
2-on-1, just extended him to the mat, made that look very easy.
Yeah, he was third at the Ironman, and then our very own Sonny Marchetti went toe-to-toe with him on takedowns at the Ironman going live, which was super impressive.
At 46 years old.
Yeah, he's only 46. He's like, I just wanted to see how to fare up against the Ironman champ, because I'm Ironman champ.
Did you say he won Ironman?
Yeah.
He took 3rd.
No, he got 3rd this year, but he was champ the year before.
I got you.
And then he was, so that shows how much tougher the Ironman got. But yeah, he had a really tough weight class.
Got a cradle locked up. Nah, he lost it. Cradle over here on mat 5.
We got a Perry wrestler on mat 8 right now. That is about 404. And I can get to that. That is Marshall Geckler from Perry.
Geckler.
And he's up against Will Schnabel, Avon Lake. Maybe it's Schneebly, like the teacher from School of Rock, the movie.
Yeah.
Mr. Schneebly. It's spelled that way. I don't know. I apologize if I said it incorrectly. And then Jarrell Miller is getting a tilt. Got the far arm tilt going on. And he is up. Oh, my goodness. What's that first period score? 14-1? 13-1?
Right here? Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Sonny went toe-to-toe with this guy, man.
It's my work stuff.
Oh, okay. All right. That's funny. Small world, man. So the Perry wrestler is he winning right now? Geckler? Is he up, Jamie? Can you tell?
I was working on something else.
I think
he's
so.
up 3. No, he's up 3-0.
Okay, so 3-0 for Geckler, and that's 157 pound weight class over Schneebly from Avon Lake. And he's dominating on top, a lot of control. He's actually working a turn as we speak. Miller with the tech fall, 16-1 on mat 3. Wow. That kid's nails, man. Got another Lakewood St. Ed's wrestler getting a pin over on mat number 4. And I'll tell you who that is here in just a second. That's about 420. That is, oh, it's another Miller. I don't know if they're related, but maybe. Terrell Miller, Lakewood St. Ed's. He was 3rd in state at 165, and he just, well, did he get the pin? Nope. Saved by the bell for his opponent, Kalen Baker from Newark. Wow. So St. Ed's, another wrestler over there on mat number 10. So a good round for them. And over on mat 10, that's 165. And that's going to be Aiden Peterson. He's just a sophomore, but man, he's nails. He's up on the score. I can't make it out to be exactly, but I believe it's 7-1, 3rd period. And he's just dominating on top. If you look over there, back to mat 4, he's up 11-3. That's Terrell Miller. Now, over here on mat 5, these guys just finishing up the first period. That's about 4-11. That's going to be Connor Holm from Elyria, Lincoln Gardner from Powell, Old Tangy Liberty. Seen a lot of them today in this first round.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, they brought 7 guys. They're no joke. They've always had a tough program. Then across from us there on mat 6, that's about 402. That's going to be Lucas Coswells from Cincinnati Elder versus another Powell and Tangy Liberty.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
Wow. They're taking over the Schottenstein Center.
Yeah, DeRix is up 5-1.
What's going on here? Is this Brecksville kid got to get a forfeit over here on mat 3? Maybe? It's about 441. The big boys are getting out on the mat, Jamie, already, man. It's going
there
up fast.
He is.
Sooner. So that is EJ
He's
German.
got a Brecksville, dude.
EJ German was 4th at heavyweight in Hoover.
I remember him.
Do you remember him?
Yeah,
Dude.
with the goggles.
Yeah.
Where's he from?
He's a Brecksville kid, yeah.
No, the other kid.
Oh, Lancaster, Luke Cox. From the goggles, yeah. I mean, goggles was MIT.
Yeah.
Champ. Oh, no, runner-up. He lost.
He was right there.
He lost, yeah, close match. Yeah.
I don't know. I just remember he was exciting the whole time.
He was. Oh,
Luke Cox,
dude,
40-2.
Dude, look at that ride he's sitting right now. Yeah, he's the real deal. Yeah, so me and TJ talked to him after the MIT, and the kid that he lost to at the MIT, he said he actually beat him at another tournament, like Super 32, something like that. So, but he wasn't too concerned about it. He said, I'm not going to see that guy ever again anyway, but I can beat him. Man.
And over on mat 8, we have Geckler with a 6-2 lead over Schnabel.
I tell you what, man, Luke Cox can move for a heavyweight.
Yeah, he is tough.
He doesn't stop. Keep on the attack. Over on mat 4, that's about 4:30. That's going to be John Moyer of Centerville. It's a junior versus Javon Lewis from Gahanna Lincoln. That's 190 pounders. So we're getting up there, Jamie. We're finally getting to the big boys.
Yes, sir.
Mat 6, you got, that's about 412. That's Bruce Besker from Walsh Jesuit.
There you go.
Yeah, he got Kaiser Kostoff from Cincinnati Coleraine. Huh. And that's a close match, just 2-0 right now. Walsh Jesuit wrestler on top. Bruce Besker got the lead. It looks like they're going to finish the period that way. 2-0, Besker on top.
All right, I'm gonna jump off here for a second. I'll be right back.
All right, cool. Oh, thank you.
You're good right there.
Appreciate that. And I will keep you up to speed here. We got some really good action right in front of us at heavyweight already. And that's Luke Cox. He's from Lancaster, and he is tough. One of the most mobile heavyweights we've seen this season. And super athletic. I'm really looking forward to seeing him up against Aiden Faulkner in the semifinals. I can't wait. I'm on the edge of my seat for that one, guys. That'll be a match. And he's the boy in the goggles here, right in front of you here on mat number 3. Just gonna adjust that just a little bit there. All right, and then we got the 4 mats in front of you. 3 is the closest on the right. On mat 5, that's on our left. That's about 4:11, and that's going to be Connor Holm from Elyria. He's up against Lincoln Garner from Powell Olentangy, and he is down. So Garner from Olentangy's up 3-1. 44 seconds left. We'll see who they finish up fair up here. And we got an injury over here on mat 3. Just a bloody lip, so they're at a halt. And let's take the action back here to mat 5. Oh, wow. Elyria wrestler just tied it up 3-3. We got action. We got a match here on mat 5. This is at 165-pound weight class. That's Lincoln Garner from Olentangy Liberty, giving up the 2 to Connor Holm from Elyria. And wow, 1 second left in the third. Connor Holm with a big takedown there to tie it up. And then just a heads up, we got Cage Horak from Maslin Perry against Caleb Hillman from Loveland coming up next on mat 5. These guys are already warmed up, ready to go. They can't wait to get out there. Looks like this overtime's gonna put a little bumping their step. They're putting the warm-ups back on, I see. And then across from us there is our Walsh Judgment wrestler still at it. Bresker, he's up. He just extended his lead 12-8. And 15 seconds left for him over there to finish up with the second period. And then go over there to mat number 4. And that's John Moyer from Centerville over at Javon Lewis from Gahanna Lincoln. That's a 190-pound weight class. That's right, folks. We're already up there in the upper weights. This is where you get, you know, lot more, you know, a lot more seniors, juniors in these weight classes. Pretty stacked. Shout out to Brock Sherman, the Shermanator from Walsh Jesuit, my alma mater, with a big win at 190. And his was over a Perrysburg wrestler, Josh Tackett. So good job, Sherman, on that. All right, and then right there, you have it. Elyria came out victorious over the wrestler from Olentangy Powell. And that means Connor Holm will advance to tomorrow's championship against Bruce Besker from Walsh Jesuit, who also just won on mat 6 right behind him there. That'll be a great match to see. All right, here we go. We got from Maslin Perry right now. I mentioned these guys earlier, and that is Cage Horak. He's a freshman, 29-8. This is at 175-pound weight class. And I tell you what, to be a successful freshman at 175 pounds is incredible. And just kind of glancing around the arena, and you can see if you look up into the bleachers, we're getting a lot more action up there in the stands, getting this place full house almost already. So I'd love to see what that says there as far as the score update on the team scores for Division I. I'm just curious. I'm waiting for it to pop up next. And then just to bring you back into the action down there, right on mat 3 in front of us, that is Luke Cox from Lancaster. And what a close match that turned out to be. He is up 5-3, 30 seconds left. Takes his opponent off the mat. And our Perry wrestler is a big tilt. Horak now tilting again. He's gonna be up 7-0, and I think he got this one in control. We got an injury over there on mat 6. Looks like something with the leg or the knee. And all eyes are on this mat 3 right now with these heavyweights. Wow, Brecksville, Broadview Heights, EJ German got the escape with the swift shifty, and then he's back to getting taken down though with 9 seconds left. And that's gonna do it. 7-4 finish there, and the match goes to Luke Cox from Lancaster. You see a lot of him again. I'd love to see him. Well, he's gonna have. He might get Miller from Uniontown Lake next, and then he's gonna get another guy that we're familiar with, Aiden Faulkner, in the semis after that. So if he keeps winning, I'd love to see that matchup. I don't know if those two matched up yet or squared off yet ever. So. That'll be an interesting one to see. Ooh. The Broomstick Desperado Series style over there on mat 4. Wow, that was awesome. Shout out to Ray McDonald. That's who taught that to me. And that was from Javon Lewis from Gahanna. Just hit that on John Moyer to win that match. Wow. Love it. All right, and then continue back to the action over here on mat 5. Horak from Maslin Perry is up 7-0. Second period, and he got his escape. Ooh, he's in deep on the high crotch. He's gonna switch it off here. Oh, he's gonna come out through the back door. He's going that route. Gonna get a little funky here. And then, so the injury clock is now back up and running and down over there on mat 6. So they look like they're back to normal right there. You know what? That is just so you. I don't think I mentioned that one yet though, because that bout hasn't updated yet. It's 422, so that's going to be. Oh, Brock Fitzpatrick from Powell Olentangy versus Glenn Chrisman from Medina. Okay. So we've seen Chrisman at the Medina, MIT, actually wrestle in semifinals. Tough kid. Has a big wrestling family that he comes from with wrestlers. So it's not the first Chrisman I've seen at the state tournament, that's for sure. Shout out to Coach Danny Jenniden down there from Maslin Perry, working hard with these guys all season and in the off season. I know it's a lot of work, a lot of effort, not just from the wrestlers, but these coaches are, putting a lot of time in also. I gotta give a big shout out to the Maslin Perry coaching staff. I know they work hard at it, and they're awesome people. All right, and then we got Cincinnati Moeller wrestler over here on mat 3. And that is about 443. That's Austin Dyer from Grafton Midview versus Richard Thornton from Springboro. Another football player from Springboro. So they got some athletes over there. That's the third Springboro wrestler I've seen this round. So glad to see that. And Horak from Maslin Perry just teeing off over there on top. I mean, for a freshman at that weight to do that well, that's impressive. Because, yeah, even the guy he's wrestling right now was a junior, 43-10 from Loveland, Caleb Hillman. So shout out to Cage Horak from Maslin Perry, man. He's putting on a show, little clinic almost. Speaking of putting on the show, I see Aiden Faulkner getting warmed up and ready down there for his match. Aiden from Maslin Perry, heavyweight, he's 40-2. He has Luke Mullins from Mount Vernon. That'll actually be a really good matchup we're gonna get to see shortly here in front of us. All right, and then 10-3 over here to finish out the third period. Cage Horak with the lead, and what a good first round for Maslin Perry. You know, they had a few wrestlers, Rohr and McBurney, lose in that first round, but those guys are solid when it comes to wrestling in these tournaments like this. Not their first rodeo. They're going to wrestle back and get a placement for the Panthers for sure. But yeah, Maslin Perry on top of things. So, you know, I was looking at the updated team score, and they were in the 4th position on that. All right, and so next on mat 5 right in front of us.
Wrestling now on mat number 2,
That's going to be about
Division 1,
4:31.
285 pounds. From Massillon Berry, defending state
That's
champion,
Colin
senior,
Woodyard,
Aiden
6-man Russell, for Storm Bean from Dublin Kaufman. And we're waiting for the referee to get him started. And they just announced Aiden Faulkner from Massillon Perry, and he is over here on mat number 2. And man, he's getting right out the gate.
Attention please, girls wrestling.
And I apologize for my cameramanship. My camera work is not of par at the moment. I do apologize, but I'm going to straighten this out just a little bit so you guys can see all 4 mats here. All right, and we got, again, on that far mat, that is Aiden Faulkner from Massillon Perry, returning state champion. Jamie's coming back to the mic. We got Aiden Faulkner over here with the pin early for Massillon Perry. So Horak just won from Massillon Perry as well. Big win, major decision. So they're getting some bonus points, you know, for the team race, which is good. They're going to need those points, you know, with St. Ed's and Perrysburg up in the mix. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's all day.
Absolutely.
Very serious. And I see the girls are already coming out. And if you look over here on mat 1, it's one of the first girl bouts to be wrestled in this year's 2024 state tournament. Brought to you by SMG Networks Live. We got girls over there on mat 2 and mat 1 right now. And Jamie, that is about 4:49 on mat number 1. So I'll be able to pull that up real fast. That is Ella Thomas from Poland Seminary.
Wow.
She's a freshman.
37-0.
37-0. Wow, no wonder she's the 1 seed. She's up against Malaya Hughes from Fremont Ross, 33-14. And she already won. She already got the pin.
She ain't here to play around.
First girls match here at the 2024 state tournament with a pin.
And on mat 2, you have from Taylor, you have Vita Savage taking on Summer Batts from Reynoldsburg. What weight is McKinney?
Ooh, I think, hold on, I'll tell you.
I can't wait to see her.
She's tough, yeah. Manchester.
I just got a text from one of her coaches.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I seen her down there warming up by the tunnel, and I seen her dad, I think, down there. Because he helps coach her, I think, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was him. Then had to have been with the coach. But I want to say she is 135, Jada McKinney. Yep,
35.
35-1. I remember that one loss at the Ironman this year. I was there for that. That was a tough match for her, but she's going to have a heck of a state tournament, that's for sure. She was returning state champ. Last year she was 19-0. She pinned in 1 minute and 6 seconds in the finals last year, Jamie.
Wow.
Dang, you know?
She's got a little headlock, man. That Manchester headlock.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, and she got the chin whip, too. She hits, I've seen her do at the Ironman. It's pretty nasty. I am just making an adjustment here because there. I didn't like that angle. I got the camera. My cameramanship is not the best, but
she's looking for her third state title.
Yeah.
She is about 5'12". We're definitely going to feature her.
Wow. So is she a senior this year? Is that correct? Yeah. I know Elena Jackson won her 4th state title last year. So
she is a senior this year.
Okay.
Going for her 3rd state title.
Wow. So there's only been 4 3-time state champions for the girls. And from Toledo Whitmer, it's one of your favorites, Savannah Isaac.
Yeah, Isaacs.
She is tough, man. She's one of my favorites too. At the Ironman.
What weight is she at?
That's a great question. I think she's 190, or let me look. I believe she's 190.
Oh, okay. I'm looking.
She was putting the hurt. I mean, she's 190. She was throwing girls at the Ironman and just hurt like she wasn't trying to hurt them, but she was hurting them. I mean, she was throwing them that hard that they couldn't recover. They couldn't get up. I've never seen anybody do that ever in a wrestling match. It was super impressive. All right, so
they weren't ready for the smoke.
No, they were not ready for that. they had no idea that was coming, especially those out-of-state girls. You know what I mean?
Right.
They had never, probably expected that from her. Okay, so over there, that's about 461 right in front of us here on mat 3. That's Ashlyn Braca from Mount Vernon against Scotland Adams from West Union. That's a senior versus a freshman. Ashlyn's just a freshman out there, and it's tied 2-2. And then right directly behind them, that's mat 4. That is about 452 if you follow along your program. That is Liberty Nye from Urbana. She's a freshman up against a senior, Lorela Magery from Menor, Ohio. And
don't make me come over this fence.
That is tied also 4-4. So we got senior versus freshman matchups on mat 4, mat 3, both tied up over here on mat number 1. That's about 459. And that's going to be Macy Adams from Eaton. She's a freshman up against Cecilia Reeder from Gahanna Columbus Academy. And that's another freshman versus senior matchup. Dude, there's 4 senior versus freshman girls matchups going on at the same time right now. And except for on mat 1, they're all tied. So how cool is that? We got some heavyweight action down there on 7, Jamie. Do you know who those guys are?
On 7?
Yeah.
Let's see here. On mat 7, I have Clay Broadhurst from Avon Lake, 42-12, taking on Abel No from Miamisburg with a 44-1 record.
Wow. Oh, hey, guess who I see here? You asked about this kid at districts, but they weren't at the Hoover District. They're at Perrysburg. Mustafa Woody from Shaker Heights.
Oh, yeah.
He's the 4th seed in the heavyweight, man. I tell you what, I can't wait to see Luke Cox versus Aiden Faulkner in the semis.
Wow.
Think about that. Well, and then, guess who Cox has next? Anthony Miller.
Oh, okay. I didn't see Miller. Did he already wrestle? He won?
Yeah.
You got Reese over here on mat 10.
Right, so.
Returning runner-up.
Yeah, I mean, this might be year of the heavyweights again.
No way.
I guess the mystery man in heavyweight is Abel Nago from Miamisburg.
Yeah, he's right here.
Huh? Which one is he?
The guy on top.
He's 44-1, Jamie. Senior. What do you think?
I mean, he's got some junk in the trunk, man. I mean, he's got low center of gravity.
Let's get it over there to him real quick.
Yeah, we got girls all over the place. Over there on mat 9, the Panthers still rolling. We got Lauren Ficker from Vermilion taking on Mia Forberg from Maslin Perry.
What mat is that, Jamie?
That's on mat 9. We have a 6-2 match.
I'm going to try that.
Mia's trailing right now.
Looks like there's some injury time or something like that going on there now. I got a little bit of mat 9 in the camera view for us. People tuning in. So mat 5 is the closest, as you see. And do a little zoom there so you can get into the action. How's that, Jamie, for that camera angle? Huh?
I mean, you see better than I do.
Okay, yeah.
Looks
I got all these mats, 6. I got 6 mats in. So start with mat 5. So I got 5, 6, 8, 7. You can see 9 pretty good unless you get, close to the edge here. But so this Miamisburg kid is, what's the score? 5-2 he's winning? The heavyweight, Abel.
7.
Able to go.
Yeah, he's up 5-2 with 31 seconds to go in the period.
And that's it. Well, that's in the match, right?
Or in the match,
period?
yeah. It's third period.
I don't know, man. He don't look like he could hang with.
I mean, he's got
Cox or Faulkner.
He's
man.
got some serious. His thighs are as big as you put all these girls together. Are as big as his thighs.
Yeah.
You know?
No, he's strong, but
I just don't know if people will be able to get his leg off the ground. You know, he's.
Right.
I mean, his legs aren't
it's
long.
it's a tree, yeah. The tree trunk legs, right? They call that. Dude, you're right, man. He's low center gravity.
Look at those thighs. I mean, I'm not a skinny guy. They're bigger than my waist.
You're right, dude. He's all thighs.
They're huge.
That dude must squat like 800 pounds. For real. Wow, that's impressive. Anyway, I would love to see whoever he gets in the finals there. Probably him and Faulkner, but that would be very interesting.
We'll see. There's a lot that can play out in that weight class.
There is, yeah. That's just insane. Well, they got that Cox kid in there too. Yeah, I don't know.
Absolutely.
Well, hey, get this. When you got up and left, that became a close match for Cox. It was 7-4.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. The kid, got desperate at the end and tried something. But yeah, it was one pointer for a minute.
Over here on mat 2. Well, let me find it here. Over here on mat 2, we have Bridget Hilliard from Minerva. She's got her on her back, it looks like.
Shout out to Bridget Hilliard, and her dad is
with the pin.
Wait, is her dad the head coach? Chad? No. That's his brother's daughter, then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anthony Hilliard.
Anthony, yeah. Shout out to Anthony, good guy. Always see him around. Saw him at the Winking Lizard the other night up in Canton.
Yeah, he's a great dude, and he's a huge reason why Minerva has the wrestling program that they have.
Yeah.
He had a daughter that was interested. Here's another guy who's becoming quite the female wrestling coach. It's Clint Musser coming out.
Oh, yeah, with Sonny's favorite Walsh wrestler, McImbe. I'm not going to try it. What do you think? Should I give up?
I don't know that one.
Yeah,
I've heard you guys talk about it.
Now I got to find her. Hold on. I know she's lighter weight class, so let me see. She's the only Walsh Jesuit wrestler for the girls. So that's Clint Musser's the only one, but she is first seed. I know that. Before
you take off, put it back on the 6 mats, because we only have like 2 full mats showing right now.
Okay. I got you. Hold on. Let me find this Walsh Jesuit girls wrestler. My alma mater does produce champions, believe it or not, still.
Over there on mat 2, you have Carly Jones, sophomore, 42-4, taking on Ashlyn Pennington with a 37-13 record from Alliance. Alliance has girls scattered throughout. On mat 1, we have Elena Smith taking on Avery Horning from Alliance. Elena Smith is from Olentangy Orange, and Avery Horning is from Alliance.
Jamie, I'm going to stick around because Mbappe is going to be next on mat 5.
Okay.
Yep. It's Bella Ndinga Mbappe. I remember Sonny looking in the mirror and saying that like 32 times in a row, trying to get it right. And the only reason I can say it right is from
Sonny.
Yeah, from experiencing that, yeah. So shout out to Sonny on getting names right from our alma mater, Walsh Jesuit. All right, and I'm gonna swing the camera back over that way like you requested, Jamie.
Tanner come and get his phone. He's not going to do it. He doesn't want to.
have been funny though.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Hey, I got a really good shot right now of mat 5, mat 6, mat 7. You can just see part of it, but you can see down to mat 8
Excellent.
as well, and then mat 10. So can you see there? Yeah. Okay.
Just need as many mats as possible that we can share.
Yeah. And then right in front of us here on mat 5, that is about 463, and that is Kelly Kennedy from North Olmsted. She's a senior, 23-9, versus Mirage Haverfield from London Madison Plains, a freshman, another freshman versus senior, man. I'm seeing a lot of that in these girls matches. That's interesting.
That's probably, district champs or regional champs against fourth place finishers. So it's like the senior and the freshman,
Yeah, that makes sense. Man, they're getting it.
They are getting after it.
And then right behind them on mat number 6, that is about 454. And that's 100-pound weight class for the girls. Lene Anthony from Lyndhurst Brush. All right. We've seen her before up at Northwest. Canal Fulton wrestle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's up against Lily Zweffel from Gibsonburg. So I believe, the girl from Brush is down right now 4-0. So hopefully things will get better for her. But up next,
she's down 6-0, 7-0.
Right in front of us, mat 5 is Walsh Jesuits, number 1 seed. And that is at the 115-pound weight class, and her name is Bella Ledinga Mbappe. She's 39-5. She's a freshman. Shout out to her coach, Walsh Jesuit alumni as well, Clint Musser, sitting there in the coach's corner. And she was
that was nice.
Yeah, she was second place at the Ironman, by the way, and had a heck of a finals match. So, it could easily, win that Ironman next year. But very impressive
right to
for
the armbar.
Freshman, yeah. Got that spiral ride kind of thing going on.
Yep.
That's very Clint Musser.
Attention, please. Girls Division 125-pounder. Lila Cole.
She's got the far wrist. See if she does anything with it. Her opponent is Emma Reinhardt from Mount Vernon, who's also a senior. So, but she was 4th though in her district.
Right.
Yeah, obviously. So that's a little bit different than the other senior freshman matchups we've seen in the girls.
That's the opposite.
Yeah.
Got quite a battle going here on 3 as well.
Yeah.
4-2 match.
Here,
We have.
tell you what, I'm gonna zoom in on that then. We'll get all these 4 mats right here, Jamie. So 3, 4, 5, and 6. How about that?
You might have to zoom out. Make sure you get the whole mat.
Oh yeah.
There you go. 38 seconds to go here on mat 3. You have Caden Bayard taking on Paige Cohen, sophomore against a freshman. Bayard is up 4-2. Or they went down to 20 seconds left. Cowan is working super hard to get the takedown. Oh, she's close.
Nice front headlock.
Stalling for 1. She went for it all. She's close. She got it.
2.
Wow, as time expires. She just figured it out.
That
Wow,
is awesome.
she worked really hard in that match.
That was about, what, 471?
471. Paige Cowan.
From East Liverpool, Ohio, man, the Potters.
Yeah, she's a Potter, man.
That's where my daddy's from, East Liverpool.
That's some tough people come from East Liverpool.
You gotta be, or you don't survive her. Yeah. That's awesome. Her teammate is very successful as well.
Wrestling now on mat number 3.
Glad to see that.
Girls Division 100.
That was a good one.
That was. She's a freshman, by the way. And then speaking of freshman sensation, we got Mbappe from Walsh Jesuit, Ironman runner-up, and she's in deep on that double. She's working to get full control here to get her points.
We got a couple returning state champs on deck. So we'll keep our eyes peeled for that on mats 3 and 6.
Jamie, I gotta say, man, the girls got the boys beat when it comes to shoe game.
Oh, nice. So here on mat 3.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We have Reagan Briggs from Harrison taking on Ava Adder from Jonathan Alder. Reagan Briggs, returning state champion, already taking a 2-point lead. She's 32-1, senior, taking on us. Adder is the senior with a 33-11 record. Got a cradle there, pushing the knee away, and that'll do it.
Wow.
Wasting no time.
Harrison.
No time at all.
That's the girls returning team state champs, by the way.
Right.
And just to update you, team score for the boys Division 1, St. Ed's in first, Massillon Perry in second place.
Yeah.
Just a few points there, so interesting at the end of that round there.
It's about 10.
That makes sense based on what we saw. It all adds up. Yeah. All right, and hey, I am going to step off here for a minute. I see that Mbebe has this one locked up, it looks like, 8-0, but anything can happen. I'm confident in my Walsh Warrior, and I'll be back.
All right. Oh, yeah. Mbebe with the pin there. 10-0 lead with the fall. Oh, I guess not. I guess that she had her on her back, but that wasn't a pin. It ended the third period. So Mbebe got a cradle again. Driving her to her hips. She's got to lift the knee. Now she's got her to her back. She's got to get that inside hip down. She's close.
Wrestling now on mat number 6.
There it is.
Down 464, girls division 105 pounds. From Harrison, 3-time Ohio champion, senior, Chloe Dearwest.
And here we go on mat 6. Returning 3-time state champion. Chloe Dearwester from Harrison, 34-0 record. Gets a quick takedown over Megan Justice from Watkins Memorial. Riding tough on top. Comes behind, scoops the ankle. Mat 6 is the far left mat. Yellow outside, gray exterior, black interior circle with the Rudis symbol in the front. She's running that armbar. She's close to putting this one away. Collecting near fall. Ooh, nice high crotch here on mat 5. And there's the fall on mat 6. Bout number 464. Chloe Dearwester moving to 35-0 on the season. Right here in front of us on mat 5, we have Anna Maddie from Brecksville. 31-6 record, taking on Josie Nikoloff from Olentangy Orange. You got another sophomore against a senior. Anna here is a sophomore from Brecksville, taking on Nikoloff, who's a senior with a 38-9 record. Brecksville's Lady Wrestler taking the 2-0 lead. Just starting here on mat 3, we have Ebony Shank Jr. from Napoleon trying to lock up a cradle against Natalie Martinovich. And on the far mat on the other side, looks like Shank is about to put this one away. On the far side, we have just starting the second period on mat 4. We have Kaylee Cherry taking on Corey Young. Cherry, sophomore from Northwestern, taking on Young from Olentangy. Now it's 3-2 with 1:30 to go in the second period. Just to the left of mat 4, on mat 6, just starting, we have Kelsey Lash from Cole Western Reserve taking on Kayla Grooms from Adina. Oh, 412 is on the board, or 512 is on the board in the bullpen on 4, so we'll have Jaden McKinney right out in front of us. And now starting on mat 3, we have Lily Kinsel from Harrison taking on Addie Lyon from Marysville. Marysville always have a great girls wrestling program as well. Lyon working that underhook. Good job from Kinsel peeling that hand off her chin. We got a 4-3 match over on mat 4, bout number 492. 4-3 match. We have Cherry with the 4-3 lead over Young. A lot of tight scores going on. Over here on mat 7, we have another Perry Panther. Emma Shepard, freshman, 26-5 record with a 2-point lead over Aaron Scully from Watterson. Man, both these girls working extremely hard on mat 3 to get some points. So great to see more and more female coaches out there. See them scattered throughout. I see them taking over these programs as these young girls move up and continue to contribute to our sport. Still 0-0 right here on bout 11 between Kinsel and Lyon. 0-0 as the first period ends. And Kinsel is going to choose top. Kinsel chooses top. Let's see how that works out. Not something you see a lot with our sport is, these guys choosing top very often, so she must be a very tough rider. She must be very comfortable with scoring back points. It's pretty demoralizing to choose top and then give up an escape. She's riding tough. Kinsel's looking for that arm bar. Oh boy, she's close if she catches that far wrist. Lyon does a good job of getting her hip to the mat, starting to build her base back up. Spiral ride for Kinsel. Looking power half now. She does transition very nice from one technique to the other. Minute to go in this second period. Kinsel is in complete control, never really very close to giving up any type of an escape. But there's a lot of time left to be on top here. She hasn't been close to turning her yet either. She's looking for that half on the near side. Lyon doing a good job of defending. Oh, there's the reversal. What in the world? Oh, no, they blew the whistle. I'm not really sure why. He didn't really signal if it was potentially dangerous or something like that. It seems as though that was the call. Seconds to go, and Kinsel's about to ride her out. Risky call if you're not, almost guaranteeing to get any near fall. And that's the end of the period. So the question is what do you do when you're Lyon? Do you put yourself back down after you just got ridden out? You weren't close to giving up a takedown, but she's going to go on her feet. Clock is not started. Referee signals over. He gets it. Lyon likes that front headlock, that chin with the underhook. She's got her broken down. She's going to get her two here. Big takedown for Lyon. Let's see how she is on top. We're looking for that armbar. She's got the cross wrist. Oh, she just lost it. Minute 32 to go in this period. About 5:31. Kinsel versus Lyon. Marysville versus Harrison. Ooh, that's tough. Got a couple injuries scattered around. These girls are physical. Let me tell you. 1 minute to go. Lyon riding tough. Working those wrists. Looking for the half now. Kinsel needs to keep her head off the mat or she's in danger of getting warned for stalling. That'll do it for mat 4. It doesn't seem like she's going to be able to go any further. Rock hold from Warren. It's a shame, holding her elbow. I didn't quite see what happened there. I've been watching this Kinsel-Lyon match. Shepard from Perry over here with an 8-5 lead. With 21 seconds to go in the match. Looking in complete control. Jada McKinney goes out. Headlock. She had her pin within the first 10 seconds. 12-second pin out of Jaden McKinney. They didn't even announce that the 3-time state champion was out on the mat. McKinney wasting no time at all. She's a headlocker, man. She hit that headlock in under 3 seconds. That pin could have been really, really fast, let alone it being a 12-point official time on it, 12-second official time on it. We got a couple more returning state champs getting ready to start on mat 7 and mat 9 over there. Now starting here on mat 4, we have Lily Zimmerlin from Brookville taking on Kelsey Bryan from Marysville. Marysville girls scattered around the mats. Getting ready to start here on mat 3, right in front of us to the right. We have, let me update this. We have Kaylin Demagol taking on Natalie Carlisle from Lebanon. Got close to a fall here on mat 5. Oh, there it was. The pin for Lacey Nick, sophomore, 42-1 with the pin over Mackenzie Feltis, sophomore from Vermilion. Next up here on 5, I got a little chuckle out of it. You know, I'm used to seeing the coaches come up and give a little wrap to the headgear for the boys. I have yet to see that until just now. You see who we got here. Lyndon Gibbs, 45-1 record from Washington, taking on Chloe Tompkins from Olentangy, Berlin. Coach gives Gibbs like a rap on the face, like, you ready to go, sister? She didn't even flinch. She just walked right over to the scores table and was ready to rock and roll. Gibbs and with the green anklet on, Tompkins in red. Not sure what in the world's going on over here on 3. Demagol from Columbia running that armbar on Carlisle from Lebanon. As the second period ends, 5-2 lead for Demagol. Got a potential fall over there on mat 6. Allie Singleton taking on Hallie Winslow. And there it is. Winslow with the pin.
Attention, please. We're looking for Raymond Butzer. Raymond Butzer of North Lawrence, Ohio.
There's the reversal for Demagol to take a 7-2 lead. Looking for some near fall, not quite ready. There it is. Now he's counting the back points. She's into a side headlock position. She needs to sit that leg through. Very nice. And she needs to put her back on her chest. Just lean back, lift the head, put your back right on the chest. There, it's close. There it is. And the pin for Demagol. Just starting over there on mat 6. We have Austin Brown from United with the throw to their back, taking on Lauren Seaman from Licking Heights. Licking Heights. Is on her back. Brown from United trying to get that pin. Oh! See, Seaman almost got to her belly. Those headlock positions, the more you go back and forth, the more a team seems to tighten up. And there you have it. Your winner, Austin Brown from United, with the pin. Over here on mat 5. Gibbs taking on Tompkins. Gibbs with the 2-point lead, and she's got her on her back with the arm bar for the pin.
Girls 140-pound weight class. Returning Ohio champion from Brookville, senior Rita Carey, at 9.
Mat number 5 here, starting a new bout. We have, let's see here, bout number 513. Marley Yoder, 27-2 record from Bryan, taking on Justina Hanna from Columbia. Oh, we have a Mazdan girl up on mat 6, straight out of Alliance, Ohio, Abigail Mazdan. What? You all right? What happened? You okay?
These surfaces were not meant for big guys. Second row of media was not meant for former offensive linemen. Although I still have a little bit of flexibility left.
Nice. Do you see what's going on mat 6?
Give me the deeds, man.
We have Miss Abigail Mazdan, Jr. from Alliance with a 47-5 record, taking on Indian Lakes Riley Shanner. Oh, I had a nice talk with the coach from Indian Lake. He's got some young girls. He's got 4 of them here. That's my buddy. Oh my gosh, Ryan Dixon. Ryan Dixon, I had a nice talk with him. He brought 4 girls. They're all very young.
And I'll tell you what, how about Maddie Beggart? She gets a pin. We also had a chance. We saw Emma Shepard, the freshman. She got herself a victory, 8-5.
We get. All right, we have a visitor, TJ.
I love visitors.
The pride of Akron, Manchester, Mr. Kyle Ferguson. Kyle, tell us, what is it like training with Jaden McKinney?
It's the coolest thing in the world. You know, I got to touch on this too real quick. I've heard the voice over the radio before, but to see you in person is just so much better looking.
Yes.
Oh, man.
But
He's a good-looking fella, isn't he?
I tell you what, he does well for himself.
Yeah. It's hard to make this look good.
You're doing a dang good job.
There's a lot of work that goes into that, doesn't there?
But no, Jaden is, it's been amazing. I've gotten to watch her from the time when our way, or well, it used to be our way, now it's Ohio way, when she was winning titles back in the day, and just seeing the evolution and how she's stuck with it, tighten screws, and just continues to evolve with the sport. It's amazing.
TJ, I don't know if you saw her. Were you down there when she wrestled?
I was not.
She hit a headlock in under 2 seconds, had her on her back. It was a wonder that wasn't a 4-second pin. It ended up being a 12-second pin.
12 seconds.
Was it a lefty?
She's ambidextrous, so
Yeah.
I believe it was a lefty.
It looked like a lefty headlock out of Jaden McKinney, which is kind of a staple out in Akron, Manchester. Zach LaRue made it famous.
He did, and he was dungeon trained as well.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
We got a lot of love for our dungeon.
Over here on mat 2, real quick, we have our Carrollton girl, Riley Auburn, taking on Olivia Bailu, we'll call it, from New Lexington. I knew I recognized her, I couldn't tell. So Kyle, she's going for her third state title.
Third state title.
And she's so exciting to watch, and you can see it in her eyes when she comes out of the tunnel and all that. Do you work with her every day?
I can't say that I work with her every day, but a lot of one-on-one time, especially in the summer. We do a lot of freestyle Greco training.
Oh, nice.
Jamie, how about the rare air that she would be in alongside your girl, Savannah Isaac, Toledo Whitmer, 3-time state champ?
She's coming up. She's on deck on 2.
We got a chance last year to see Chloe Deerwester from Harrison. She's a 3-time champ.
Yeah.
Cassia Zamet and Josie Davis. Only 4 3-time state champs. Last year we got to see one from Malvern, a 4-time state champ. Only 2 of those, Elena Jackson and Haley Schneider. You see Jaden McKinney's name down here. Total number of 2-time state champions for the ladies, 7 of them.
Wow. Very rare company. You know, and I said when we were watching this how many ladies are in the chair coaching, and how I see in about 10 years there'll be next to no guys in the chairs.
Absolutely.
You know, once these girls, come through and go to college and come back and contribute back to the sport, you'll really see it that the women will be taking care of the young ladies.
Yeah.
So let me toss a question out here to you, because Jamie, you mentioned the boys coach from Orange, right? So I got a chance to see Dom DeSabato out there. Dom does a lot of work on the ladies side with Vanessa Oswald. And, you think about their program. I mean, you got 30, 35, some wrestlers. How do you take a program or a school like a Manchester, or even what they're trying to do with Perry, where you've got a handful, but the strength of it is in numbers. How do you grow those numbers? Is it somebody like Jaden McKinney that these girls are like, I want to be like her?
That's just it. I think that's it right there in its own.
That's exactly it.
What was really cool is we had, obviously they have a rally before the kids leave for, Columbus, and the amount of children from Nolly, so the elementary school, that came up with pictures, right?
How cool.
And those kids are actually wrestling in the youth program now, and they braid their hair the same way that Jaden does. And,
that's awesome.
They always all show up at the meets, to make sure that they support her, and I think that that's kind of how the legacy begins, right?
Absolutely. That is exactly what you nailed it. That's how our sport grows. You don't even become a real wrestler until you find somebody that you look at and you're like, I want to be that guy, right?
Yeah.
You don't even really become that.
And I think that's so poetically put, too. I was sitting up there thinking today about Paige Nemec and Shelby Hall, Hannah Hall, the people that I feel like were, in essence, pioneers for this. Paige being the first female state qualifier in Ohio history.
Right.
And those people walked through the door so that we could be running here today. And it's just really profound to look at us being here in this present awareness. It's amazing.
It is awesome. Hey, real quick, mat number 2, bout 552. Savannah Isaacs, my dog from Toledo Whitmer, 31-0, taking on Tyron Nail from Lebanon. Lebanon's got some girls again here this year.
You talked about the toss that Jane was able to do earlier, right? We saw that from Savannah Isaacs and Iron Man. John and I were talking about that earlier. I mean, she injured a couple of girls. The power that comes from her, the explosiveness.
She's such a beast.
Yeah, no kidding.
But the way she moves, look at that dock under. I think that she has I fell in love with her last year. She has the best arsenal.
Yeah.
I know that, and I don't mean to say this negatively, because I know this sport in our state is still in its infancy. So the technique is a little behind. It's kind of equivalent to watching some of the boys' middle school.
Sure.
But when you watch somebody who has a full-blown arsenal like Savannah Isaac, most of the girls that are here are living off of 2 or 3 techniques that they do better than everybody else.
Absolutely.
That girl right there has an arsenal. I've seen her do so many different things with so many different setups.
Yeah.
You know, she is the level that I'd like to see if I had a girl, if I was coaching girls. That's the level I'd want them to wrestle at.
Yeah.
Duck hunters, 2-on-1s. I mean, she just has it all.
She's the type of girl that can compete on a national and international stage. I mean, with that that elite level of skill, right?
And she's not, you know, she's not like a little petite girl. She's so athletic. She would be a lineman on the football team, but like a super athletic kid.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, it's amazing to see the wrestling IQ. It's just another thing that's evolving. I think you're going to see more and more of that as the years progress forward.
It's going to grow so fast because of where they are, you know.
Yeah, I know I mentioned it a lot, Jamie, but I got a chance to see Maddie Beggert down there. She was up 2-0. She was able to get the pin. You know, when you talk about just well-rounded athletes, I mean, the motor for some of the younger girls. I mean, I look at like Emma Shepard. You know, just a freshman. I know Mia for Perry. She ended up losing, but Emma Shepard, just a freshman. And you just see her technique. Now she's got an older brother, right? Older brother Logan is wrestling. I believe is at Cornell or.
I'm not sure where he is, but he definitely was.
Bucknell, maybe he's wrestling, and you know when you've got an older brother like that who's been doing it for a long time, I mean that just kind of rubs off as well.
Oh, absolutely. You were the wrestling partner in the living room. That's how it goes.
It's a shame that this sport missed my sister.
That's what I'm.
My brother used to practice with my sister all the time. The funny story in the Fausnight house is. My brother he was a senior wrestling 105, so he had to cut weight every night when he got home. So after practice, he would just go down and hit 100 firemen's on my sister. And every once in a while, they would go live. Well, there was one time where my mom heard my sister screaming from the basement, thinking that she was hurt. Mom and Dad go running down. She was just yelling to tell him Tom was buried on his back, and he couldn't move. That was one Wednesday. The next day, he drove down here and he took second on Saturday. Yeah, my sister was a Division I softball player. She was the real deal too.
Let's go.
You know, yeah. But
It checks out.
That's a fun joke in our house. You know, Tom wasn't even the best wrestler in our house then.
You know, wait till I see Tom.
Yeah.
Oh,
he loves that story. You can definitely get him on that one.
Good, man. Yeah, that's awesome.
He lost to Paul Capper in the finals, which Paul's here today. I already had a talk with Paul.
Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah,
Paul's a great guy.
Oh, yeah, and his brother, well, it's not his brother. Maybe his cousin is going to be here tomorrow with his wife.
Oh, nice.
They just texted me a little bit ago.
Okay, so maybe Kyle can solve the mystery because you couldn't. Brad Scarbrough couldn't. But one, Chad Yakajewski, state champion.
Yeah, I just met him. He's between our ages. He's younger than Paul and those guys. I recognized him, but I wasn't sure. He might have hit that little spot where I was doing more youth than high school.
So what's the mystery? I'm very curious.
It was a state champ from Green, and I didn't know. I didn't recognize.
The only one you guys could really remember was Paul, right?
That's the only one I know.
I'm trying to think back myself. I know some stellar guys that have come through the program. Corey Fitzgerald even competed at the Olympic level for a little bit.
Was Green able to get anybody out of district?
No, the Brink kid was, I want to say, an alternate. He was in the 5th and 6th match.
And they just graduated somebody last year that I believe was a state qualifier. I don't know if he placed or not.
Ooh. Yeah, you do see a lot of headlocks out here, you know?
Oh, yeah.
That'd be my first day, is teaching them how to stop headlocks.
Yeah, well, for sure.
First day in the room.
I mean, even when you jump on Flow Wrestling right now, you're watching these girls, you know, compete at the NAIA and the NCAAs, and I mean, they're still throwing headlocks all the time.
There's a nasty one right there. On mat 3, let's see who that is. On mat 3, we have, I got to refresh it. It's going so fast. We have Brooke Jenkins from Vermilion taking on Agam Lahani from Sycamore.
Oh, yeah, that thing's tight.
That is tight.
We get a chance to see any of the chips out there. I believe Kayla Morshon, she would have been in the lighter weights. I know, obviously, Gabby Garten. She's one that's probably expected to, you know, be at the top of the
Yeah.
podium.
There's a young lady, and I don't know her name off the top of my head, from Chippewa. She's a freshman this year, but I think she's a bracket buster.
That's Kayla Morishon.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kayla Morishon. That's the one.
She was our Hillshire Clark Electric performer
Oh,
from
right.
Fear the Spear, and Isabella Adams is a good one too.
Yeah, no kidding.
Those ladies over there, and I don't know if you know them well or not, but we come across them, we get pictures of them and their girls, but the two ladies that run the program over there do a phenomenal job.
Shelby and Hannah.
Yeah, there you go.
They're longtime friends. They're great. Couldn't be happier for them to see how well the program.
You can just tell there's like a real good camaraderie between the girls and them. They just, every time you see them, when you're out of the tournament, they're over in the corner there, and you just see you can tell there's good things, good vibes, and good energy, and nobody's out of control, nobody's chaos.
You don't make great wrestlers with bad coaches.
Yep.
You know, there has to be a trust level. Kyle can speak on this behalf. You know, as a wrestler, you got to be able to look over in that corner and believe that they're with you. You're not alone out there.
Yeah.
You know, there's got to be. They don't even have to be yelling the perfect technique or the perfect words that you need in that moment. That it is helpful, but you have to know as a competitor that you're not alone out there, and that's such a key part of those guys in the chair.
Yeah, it speaks a lot for Ohio coaches in general. I think we have so many programs out here that just do a really great job of building chemistry with their wrestlers. I mean, I can't speak highly enough about the Fausnight family and what they've done for me. But, down the road, Marcelli's over in Jackson.
Absolutely.
Dan Ferguson, I'm quite partial to him myself. But, like Josh Cintron, his chemistry with Jaden is exactly why she's continued to just rise to this level that she's at now. They do everything together.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool to see that translate into the mat.
We got some boys starting. We got the first round of consolation. I saw Lincoln Roar come out to one of the mats. I lost him. He was warming up over there. We're down to 2 rounds of consies. We got the boys D1 and the girls. There's Mason Roar right there on mat 4. Or Lincoln Roar, my apologies. Woof. This girl here on mat 5, did you guys see her lift her up and return her to the mat? Who's this? We have Lauren Carver from Southeast taking on Julia Biggle from Loveland. Lauren Carver's no joke. She shows up with a 9-1 record.
9-1.
9-1.
It's been a long season.
Well, the first thing I always mention when I see something like that is how's she going to be in the 3rd period? That's always a question.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you see some people that are battling injuries, and they're coming in. Vic Marcelli, remember him?
Absolutely.
He wrestled 12 matches on the way to his state championship.
Yeah.
That was his entire senior record.
Yeah, and what a great finish to a career.
Oh my gosh! Don't even get me started. The waterworks will start going.
Yeah, well, yeah, I got you. I'm the same.
Yeah. How you doing? What's up? How you doing, buddy? Small world. Small world indeed.
All right. We got mics.
I will, yeah.
Yeah, we got
plenty, yeah.
we got plenty if you want to stick around.
Holy shnikes.
There you go.
All right.
We got everything, Kyle. You need a phone charger? We got it all, brother.
Do we? Where's the food at?
Right down
Should
there.
have brought a tray of those hot dogs back.
Yeah, we had fish dogs back there. Did you see that?
Yeah, the fish dog?
Fish dogs. They're little skinny pieces of fish about that long with hot dog buns in there.
I've been looking everywhere for some fish dogs. Like, where do I go to find
Columbus,
fish dogs?
Ohio.
Yeah,
The Schottenstein Center.
I don't got no juice. The juice is loose, baby.
Lincoln Roar with a 3-point lead over there with 1:27 to go in the 2nd period. Kyle, why don't you share one of your state tournament memories, or at least how you got here or something like that. I know you got a story for us.
Oh, I've always got stories, man. State tournament memory, though. I don't know. I'd have to think about that. Well, the one thing I think for anybody that's listening to this, particularly wrestlers that are younger, You know, it's a profound moment to get to the Schottenstein Center and to walk through the tunnel, you know, see not only the history as you see the four-timers on the wall, but even furthermore, just the ambiance of when that curtain is drawn and then you feel the electricity, right?
Yeah.
Steve Deese, so very pivotal in Ohio Youth Wrestling, his family. He came up to me at the end of my final match, and the Suburbanite was getting ready to actually do an interview with me. And he looked at me with tears in his eyes, and he said this, and I'll never forget it. He said, "Kyle, I need you to stay on this mat for as long as you can, because you will never live an experience like it ever again."
Oh, that's awesome.
And I remember I was doing that interview, and the tears were rolling down my face, because you don't, I mean, even at the collegiate level, you know, I've been to the big tournaments, national duels and regionals and all the above. Nothing compares to the shot and the energy that's here. It's really special.
We're going to zoom in just so everybody kind of knows here on Emmerich McBurney.
You're right, man. Yeah, it's a special moment. I was saying
Where's
that about.
Emmerich?
I sound like a train wreck, but hey, I was saying earlier, first round's a tough round because of that.
That's Roar.
It's like
getting lost in that.
Right, yeah. Because I mean, we saw a dozen, you know, returning state champs almost lose. I'm like, no matter how good or what scene you're used to being in, or what stage you performed on, this is a different kind of stage.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's hilarious to me. I went to Fargo's, and I don't get any nerves when I'm at a Fargo dome. But I come to the state tournament, and I mean, my legs are shaking when I'm walking through that tunnel. It's crazy.
Yeah. TJs are still shaking. Look.
I put on a full tilt workout out here earlier, man. Setting up this equipment, I'll tell you what, I was dripping. I thought we were going to have an electrical outlet short.
I know, that's why you got to bring the sweat towel, TJ.
I just need to hydrate now.
Live and learn.
Pepsi hot dogs and Doritos.
Kyle's seen me sweat in the wrestling room.
I have, but I never saw you with the towel before like that. You look like one of those Baptist preachers.
That was good.
And the Lord said that there be wrestling, and it was good.
Guys, I did not set this up and tell him to say that. But
Nah.
Some things we just know.
You don't need to set anything up for Mr. Ferguson here.
Will you humble me with your kind words? It's really cool to share this with you guys right now.
Absolutely.
You know, Kyle, the moment where I really kind of fell in love with Jane was when she came out there last year, and she was coming out of the pit, just the look in her eyes. She had her headphones on, her dad's right next to her, and you could just see the focus, how dialed in she was. And that's the type of stuff that kind of gets me as a competitor, somebody that has had that look in her eye before. Man, that's a special type of competitor, right?
It's amazing for you to say that too, because Jaden, she gets very anxious before her matches.
Really? I would have never expected that from her.
Isn't it funny how that works? She's extremely anxious before her matches, and it's something that we've really worked on this past year a lot, with just like, you know, breath work and a little bit of yoga, meditation before we get ready for our matches. But like,
that sounds like your influence.
Oh, you know. I'm a peaceful warrior.
You are.
Well, you know, I guess you could call it the intimidation factor.
Yeah.
When she came out there at the pre-regionals at Northwest, I can't remember the girl that she was going against, but it was her semifinal match. And just the slaps on the legs, the pacing back and forth, and the other girl's just sitting there. It's just like it was already over.
Yeah.
It was won before it even started.
Well, and it's really cool too, because if we look back on like her first title, she got COVID her freshman year and couldn't compete. But so her sophomore year, she wrestled Callie Lang, which obviously one of the best opponents that she could wrestle against. And you know, there was a lot of anxiety going into that. And you know, the biggest thing was just like, you know, mentally preparing ourselves. Like I told her every day before the match, like, I want you to visualize your hand raise, visualize the pin happening, visualize you scoring. And, you know, that was that actually might be one of my favorite wrestling moments of all time, was watching her get that win. And I think we transcended after that, you know, at least understanding our capability.
Shout out to Brad Scarbrough, approaching the table with his iHeartRadio jacket.
Mr. Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah.
I think I could still throw him in an arm bar, though. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Kyle said, don't get jujitsu, bro.
Hey, I'm not, we don't want to throw any gas on that fire, do we?
Well, listen, just tell him there's a mat in the bag, and we'll run a quick one.
We lost first round.
That's awesome.
Hey, winner gets all the fish dogs they can eat.
Oh, please.
No. Winner gets this relic right here. This.
Yes. I heard if you wring it out, it'll literally help cactuses grow.
It might do more than that. It's a miracle towel, man.
Miracle towel.
ShamWow, yeah.
Listen, this message is brought to you by ShamWow.
Jamie's got to get an endorsement.
I'm telling you, this is the opportunity.
Hey, Jamie's headset brought to you by Dude Wipes, presented by ShamWow.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I remember I used to know that guy. He's so
Yeah.
he's a big deal now.
Oh, yeah. Huge. We'll have
Famous like Bubba Gum Shrimp.
Yeah.
That's right.
I remember that time we broadcasted with him.
Yeah. Remember when we were somebody?
Yeah. Look at us now. There's going to be a booth next year. I'm telling you. I'm calling the K-Lies.
OSHA presented.
Yeah.
Check out these orange shoes right here on 3. Those are some dope orange and black shoes.
That's that Sonny Marchetti shoe game.
Well, I will say this, and you guys can tell me if you agree or disagree. I feel like the girls definitely outdid the boys today on the shoe game.
The girls did have some good shoes.
There were some good shoes, and I'm glad that we're talking about shoes, guys, because that's a really important part of the game. Let me tell you.
Well, back in our day, like for real, back in our day, Sonny will say it, that's all you had to do was look at the guy's shoes, and you knew you'd beat him.
Intimidation factor.
You didn't have to, you couldn't just order them online. You had to find them, and you had to go places where they sold them.
That's right.
You had to go to tournaments that sold 6 shoes.
Yeah.
You couldn't just show up with, your uncle's Asics that were a size too big. You knew you would shred that guy.
Absolutely. I will say this, though. Fargo Dome, I had to learn real quick. I wrestled a dude with Velcros on his feet one time, and I'm like, oh, I got this one in the bag. that dude threw me around worse than Tomasello did. Oh, it was not good.
I saw our guy, Nasty Nate, down there walking the floor.
Yeah, he's down there.
The Velcro shoe. I see it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's looking for you, man.
I hope not. I've been running from him this whole time I've been here.
He's right here.
Yeah. Great.
So
those shoes right there. Those are the new ones.
okay. Are those Rudis or
ASIC EOs? I think is what they're called. That's what Yanni wears.
Those are sick old schools.
Yeah, I like that.
But
They look like they glow in the dark.
yeah, man, I'm telling you, the colorways on those are insane, and they're going for like $400 on Instagram right
Whoa.
now.
Oh my gosh.
Dang.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
Man, that kid might not make it out to the parking lot.
Watch out when you leave. Sonny Marchetti be waiting behind the tree.
I haven't even seen Sonny.
I already got a picture with him and Ray McDonald.
I saw Ray running around. Yeah. I saw Ray running around.
I can tell you one thing. I got Ray on video and a picture. What do you think he was doing?
Rubbing somebody's shoulders. Yeah, rubbing him down.
Man, he was rolling.
Probably a Marysville girl.
Yeah.
I didn't see him till the girls were up, and I know he was chasing down some Marysville girls. They had a good showing in that round.
They need to put a statue up of that man at some point in time. I think that he has solidified himself as the people's champion.
Absolutely.
Champ, yeah. I like that. Desperado.
Oh, man.
I gave a shout out to his Desperado series earlier. Kid hit a broomstick and won with it at 195. 195 pounder hit a broomstick.
Oh, you love to hear it.
Yeah.
I love the funk, man. I need more Ben Askren style wrestling.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. I wrestled Askren.
Did you?
He was in my senior national bracket, and then unfortunately I had to face his wrath in college.
And you majored him, right?
and I woke up.
That Brian went a lot like your Tomasello match.
You know, it probably did. In fact, honestly, I had a couple close ones with Tomasello. That wasn't until about my senior year. I figured at that point I'm going to do much better. I think he teched me in 2 periods in freestyle, so not ideal.
Hey, techs can happen really fast in freestyle.
Yeah, that's keeping it close though.
There's Emmerich. There's
tell you,
Emmerich.
he's pretty quick.
I knew Emmerich wouldn't be far behind.
on mat 6.
No, he'll wrestle
he's
back.
in trouble
yeah.
there.
You know, you guys can obviously attest to this. I mean, being around this sport long enough, and again, I always kind of revert back to what Chad Hilliard was telling me about how he had to wrestle back after losing his first match down here, and he was able to do it, right? I mean, it's not for the faint of the heart, right? I mean, you've got
Those
it's
are
a
character moments.
different type of feeling. He said that. He said his coach looked at him and said, "I will not be disappointed if you do not want to go this course. We got down here. You were injured this year. You know, it's just to get down here is one thing." He said, "But this could be a pivotal moment for us.
Yeah.
We could wrestle back and make this thing happen."
Wow.
And he did it.
Yeah.
You know, and you think about what Lincoln and also Emmerich have in front of them, because there's high expectations there. I get it. Lincoln's only a freshman, but with Emmerich, there's expectations there. You know,
Absolutely.
listen, when any kid who has a big brother who did it all or a daddy who did it all, you live and breathe in those shoes and in that shadow, man. You know, you breathe, you walk in the shadow of a state champion who was your father.
Right. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know, but also it's beautifully fun in the same. I know that James can
like-
attest.
Listen,
He's
it's,
like, when I was your age.
Yeah, back in my day.
listen, it's only cool if you're like LeBron James' son, because even if you don't make it, you still got $1 billion. You know, you're gonna inherit some good money.
True.
Yeah.
But
Me and Tom Fausnight's little brother didn't get me that far.
You're a winner in my book.
Hey, that's all that
I'm telling
matters.
you.
That's all that matters.
No, you guys did it though. I mean,
Don't cut yourself short. baby.
this sport is so amazing in the idea that all these kids are going to leave here, you know, down the road, and every lesson that they've obtained from this sport it evolves them into the identity of what they're meant to be.
Well, and it's their next life story.
Exactly. Look at what I'm able to wrestle in life now.
Right.
Outside of just the physicality of the sport. You know, I need them to understand that, you know, especially my kids that I coach, that, you know, your identity isn't in the sport, it's in what it molds you into.
Right. It doesn't define you. And the funny thing, not funny, but I put, you know, when Tanner's season ended, it was his senior year. His career ended this year, and when I posted something on Facebook, it was funny. Kind of the common thing that kept getting brought up is that it's the journey, not the destination, and that's one of the biggest things about wrestling. You know.
Yeah. You know what was the coolest part about it was seeing a dad love his son the way that he did.
Yeah.
And the pride that you had in the post, because I saw that post. It was
I cried
really
like a
special.
baby type.
I know you did, and I might have shed a tear too. I'm a little softy. It's fine. But yeah, no, that was really cool seeing the camaraderie you guys
I got a bunch
had.
of good pictures of you guys. Yeah, I always get those photos.
Hey TJ, a bunch of
Yeah,
golden
him
eagles
and his
just
son,
rolled up
dude.
on you
Yeah.
over here.
It's
I
like getting that
bet
moment.
Ethan
It's
Lou's
awesome,
coming
yeah.
up soon.
Hey, talk about headgear game now. I know that's also very important in the sport of wrestling.
Hey, is it?
I don't know. I think it is. I don't know. I mean, remember how just absolutely morbid those tornadoes were if you weren't wearing a headgear? And
they
how
feel
they
like
cut you
they're
up.
like cheese shredders on the sides. Yeah. If you didn't have one,
But now they got the Cliff Keens are in, man. Everybody's on the Cliff Keen game.
Yeah, this boy got his team colors are red and blue, but he got the pink Cliff Keen on. So that's pretty, you know.
He wishes he was somewhere else right now.
Yeah, I don't think it's helping him out.
I'll tell you.
At least his ears are protected.
Right.
Right. That's all that matters. Safety first.
One arm's going to be longer than the other the rest of his life. That's Colton Mellon. Colton Mellon's a bad dude. Wadsworth kid on top. It's never an easy route to be underneath a Wadsworth kid.
Siblings good also. Yeah, brother. Wadsworth blessed to have those.
There's a couple of them.
The legacy of the Gramuglia kids.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny G.
Oh, Johnny G.
One of my favorites. Yeah, he's a love him or hate him guy. As a coach, they coached against him.
Sure.
I always loved him. He was always cool to me as a young coach that was, 24 years old, barking and acting like a fool,
Oh, yeah.
He always was really cool with me, but I always wrestled Wadsworth kids really well, so I think he had a respect for me as he was.
I never doubted you. I'll tell you what, I hated going to that wrestling room, though, and I definitely did not like going to Walsh's at that point in time. Those were the two rooms that you knew you were going to walk away. You were going to be bumped and bruised because there was nothing but a brawl in there.
Emmerich McBurney gets the dub.
There we go.
So speaking of Walsh, man, what a show in the first round. Johnny Campbell. Oh, Brad Scarbrough took a fall.
Did he
Took a
really?
fall down there. Yeah.
No, he went down there to get something unplugged.
I don't know if that was jiu-jitsu, but
He made it look normal.
He did an Amari roll. That's what it was.
Were all the kids laughing, or the Glen Oak kids laughing
Hey,
at him?
and they're all about to get their ass whooped by him. Now, and his hair came up perfect. His hair came up perfect, like when that one was out
He
of place.
does. It's perfectly coiffed.
Perfectly coiffed.
I think that's the right word to use.
I think you're right.
He's got a good coiffure.
he had a good coiffing earlier.
I don't even
Easy.
know. I don't know where I come up with this. I'm sorry.
Is that what they called last year? The wheels falling off. They kind of got
Yeah.
the wheels fell off a couple
Yeah,
times last year.
sometimes.
Yeah, you did pretty good tonight so far.
Yeah.
Long weekend though, man. It's still early.
it's a
There's
long
a lot
weekend.
of wrestling left.
Kyle, you have to visit with us again.
You know, you start
That would
tomorrow
be
morning. I
honored and
mean,
privileged.
we're gonna get back at it at 9:30 in the morning. I can say that it's last session will be at 7:40, so probably by about 12:50, 1:35, when you go to round 2 of Concies, that's when the wheels start falling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The blood round.
You know, I would entertain hanging with you guys any day of the week.
Yeah, man.
So.
Kyle's a good one if we need somebody to jump on for a duel, man. I'll do a duel with Kyle any day of the week.
Oh, we'll talk about all the pleasantries and the good things in this world. You know, I enjoy your company more than the next. So, yeah, no, I'm grateful for this, guys. I need to go get some food in me and celebrate this successful day.
Fish hot dogs.
Absolutely.
Fish nothing
dog.
but fish hot
dogs.
dogs. Listen,
Yeah.
I don't cut weight no more, so 12 of those things are not safe. Hey, God bless you guys.
Hey, stop back anytime this
I
weekend,
will,
man.
I will. Keep up the good work.
Pleasure, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Ferguson, a true character and a great person of our sport, man. You can't beat that guy.
So then Kyle is a direct, descendant of Howard Ferguson, the St. Ed's guru?
No.
No?
No.
Hey,
His dad's a Ferguson they're Manchester people.
Listen, sometimes to break news, you got to make news, you know? So
That's a John Lowery right there.
Yeah.
I'm back, folks.
Hey, that's the
That is the 10 out of 10 on the
that's a Taft kid
John
mantra.
John Lowry scale. Yeah, I gotta believe that Ethan Lou's coming up soon with all those Glen Oak boys that just rolled up back there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like Thug Nation over there. Representing well. Glen Oak style.
So we gotta ask the question. TJ,
Yeah.
you get to ask the question if you put that headset on that dude.
What's wrong? Oh, about the...
It could have just been a sprawl.
Yeah, for sure. And you know what?
So I'm made to ask the question. We saw you go down over there. Were you sprawling out? Were you? Did the chair? Did row 2 of Media Row get you, or was it there was something planned on it, or was it the Glen Oak kids behind you?
Or did you really just need to unplug something?
Is that a little golden eagle taking a shot at you?
You got to be limber to get power around here. So be careful.
Luckily, we got it on video.
Yeah, be careful.
Let's see Brad hop over the rail and just whoop all those kids.
Yeah.
Brad's too nice.
Sometimes you gotta let them know who's in charge, man.
Yeah.
Kill them with
Better to be a
kindness.
warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Wow, what a day. Looks like we got Glen Oak coming up here, Jamie.
I think so.
Ethan Lou, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how did that finish the first time around, Jamie? Was that a close one where Ethan lost?
No, he wrestled a dog. He had
Oh, yeah.
Izzy from
Nordonia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, his first match was Israel.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's rough, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a bad way to start the tournament, no matter who you are.
So what do you guys, did you have a chance to look at the brackets and get an idea for what bracket you think's the toughest?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm glad you said that.
Girls, boys,
You know,
D1 right here.
if you go,
Order
well,
girls, D1, D2, D3.
you mean like all around, of boys and girls total, Brad, or just?
Well, let's stick
per
with boys,
division?
any division,
All
boys.
right, boys, any division. I'm going.
What's that?
Let me take a gander real fast again. But
What was the question?
what's the pound for pound, just at a glance?
Pound for pound, toughest division.
Toughest weight?
Toughest weight, yeah. And all the boys' divisions. I mean,
the weight with the.
I mean, you got. What's wrong, Jamie? We were talking
the
about
Perrysburg and
the Blaze kid. Yeah, that because there's going to be some.
Yeah, 32.
Yeah,
32. You got
tough.
undefeated
32's
Robert
tough.
Davis
I mean,
from Stowe and Marcus Blaze. You got Dulcie,
Yeah.
DeBow, Campbell,
I'm with
Butler. Dude, that's a nice one.
That's loaded. Yeah.
It is loaded. How about 150 D1? Take a look at 150 D1.
You know what? It's funny you mention that because hey, look where I was at.
Yeah.
And
Wilson, yeah.
you know, well the Warwick
Ty
kid
Wilson
from,
is a two-time state champion. Jackson Joy is a two-time state champion. And then you have one other one-time state champion, I believe, in there.
And then the Eds kid is
The
returning
Eds kid.
fifth. Yeah.
That's a tough one.
I mean, Jamie Jackson was our Hilscher Clark Electric performer last week in the North Canton District. 20-plus points in every match that he wrestled.
Yeah. Hey, Jackson Joy wins this tournament, and he ties the all-time win record in Ohio history.
Really?
He's three
my
wins
God.
away.
Well, it's hard for me not to root for him.
Right.
You know?
I
He's a great kid.
I tried to pull him aside to have him lose in the first round of championships so he could get an extra win in districts and then come here and win this and break the record.
Now, Brad, did you get a chance?
That Ethan Lou's
Jamie,
got him.
Did you guys get a chance to see that was Jackson's freshman year? He was state runner-up?
Really?
Yes, I was here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who was that he wrestled? What was that match like?
Jamie,
it was
we
obviously a close
There's
one.
if I remember, I think there was a little controversy in that match.
That's Ethan Lou from
And,
Glen Oak hit a gator roll.
He got turned with like seconds to go and lost in a very narrow margin.
What match? What was that?
Jackson Joy's freshman year.
The Glen Oak, the Golden Eagles are here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Ethan Lou with the gator roll to a pin, bringing out the old school technique.
Heck yeah.
Putting the one,
Representing the Taft
raising the number
Skull,
one in the
baby.
consies.
That's
Doesn't
right.
get more Glen Oak than that.
What singlet is he wearing? What's he got there?
I stole it from Taft Middle School.
Yeah. If you're not first, you're last, man.
Oh, we got a little Johnny Money Manziel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Take that back to the tunnel. Get your NIL.
Right. That's world class right there, man. That's Taft Middle School all
Nice.
day.
Congratulations to Ethan Lou for moving on to tomorrow.
Heck yeah. I'm his biggest fan right now. Me and TJ might be his biggest fans.
We've seen him wrestle some really tough matches in our dual meets that we've covered. He's a tough kid.
Yeah.
He had a war with Alex Bosky last year, had a good match this year with, I want to say, Christian Friel.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. He had a match with
he
Friel.
lost Owen Pasek this year. He had a good match with Owen Pasek. That's right.
That's all right.
You got a guillotine over here on mat 1. Look at that.
I see that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh,
It's nasty.
that hurts. That hurts.
Hurt city, man.
Again,
That
wish
official
you were
doesn't.
somewhere else in the world.
That official has no clue about that position. He doesn't understand how bad it hurts.
Or he would have called that pin a lot faster. Right?
Oh. Kid fought off it there. He fought it off.
Yeah. Good fight.
Anybody that wrestled has been in that position, unless they didn't wrestle long enough. Because I know how bad that hurts.
Yeah.
And then you're like, that's the cool thing about wrestling, and same with jiu-jitsu, is you get into something like that and you're like, this sucks. How do I do that to somebody else? I want to learn that.
Yeah. Yeah. This kid on the bottom, I don't know, is this a South? Oh, this is D1 only. I'm not sure where he's from.
That's either Walsh or, I was going to say Southeast, but they're not D1.
Right, that's what I was going to say, South
Map
Range.
1.
I know Sonny would respect the shoe game.
Rams.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see the Rams. That's not
That's
Walsh.
Hilliard.
Yeah.
No, on Map 1 we have Hawkins,
That's the blue kid.
Marahu. from Hilliard-Davidson. That's the blue guy.
All right.
And then Giovanni Greco, good wrestling name from, I want to say that's Fremont Ross.
Yeah, Fremont Ross.
Yeah, it says Ross Rams on the. Yeah.
Giovanni Greco.
Man, that's a wrestling name.
That's a wrestling name right there.
That's a gamer tag. That's not his name.
That's really fun. What if you could do that on a bracket? Go with like your gaming
Fictitious name. What would yours be?
Oh wow, that's
Half the Pope, John Lowery.
Ron Mexico.
Oh.
Kid tried to duck under. He ran into a nasty headlock. Oh, he's getting rolled.
And he's in trouble.
Rolled. He's still in control.
He is still not anymore there.
Oh, broke his headgear too.
Hey, speaking of a nasty headlock, how about Jalen McKinney hitting that Manchester headlock earlier?
Yeah, it was the lefty.
13 seconds. Yeah.
No, the pin was in 13 seconds. I looked over and she had her on her back, and there was 2 seconds off the clock.
That's it?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, it looked brutal. That
girl fought for about 10.
What did you see afterwards? The girl was stunned, man. She looked like she was
I wasn't
out.
sure if she was out. She looked like a fighter that just got,
knocked out. Yeah.
She did. She was very confused. I think she just didn't think she was pinned.
TJ, is that the Shermanator?
Yes, it is.
All right. From Walsh Judgewood, and
he's up 7-0.
Yeah. He said he's coming up here later, TJ. He had a bone to pick with you, man.
Yeah, he's up 6 or 7-2. Oh, we got a misconduct penalty here on mat 5.
Ooh.
Not sure who or what. I just saw the referee signal it.
I saw the coach from the on deck side here step into the match, which is unusual. I don't know if it's the same team or not.
I mean, if it was a stalling call that he questioned.
I don't know, but if it's the coach, off on deck,
oh, that's
that would
not.
be.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That would be unsportsmanlike conduct. It wouldn't be coach's misconduct, but he must have took him to the table, and we didn't notice.
Brad, after thinking about it long and hard, I think that username or my gamer name on the tournament bracket would be Gumby.
Gumby.
Super Duck.
Yeah, Gumby Super Duck. Thanks, TJ.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. My favorite coach was Gumby. I used to put a Gumby doll in the coach's chair. I learned that from a guy named Ray Brenzer, who wrestled for the University of Iowa. That Dan Gable actually allowed him to do that.
That's hard to believe.
That's hard to believe, yeah.
Wow. We got some action on 3.
I see that, yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Shoe game, too.
Mat 3, we have Brecksville's Ben Hegler taking on Lucas Gonzalez from Elder. Got a 5-4 match with just 20 seconds to go. Hegler's working super hard.
Down by one. He's trying to grind out a takedown here.
How did Rizzo from Berksville do this in the first round?
Let's see. What weight? What weight's Rizzo? From Brecksville.
Dude, this kid he thought the match was over, man. He's ready to shake hands.
65.
Oh.
Stalling.
Oh.
Wait, what just happened? Did he give him 2 points?
No.
4-7.
Okay.
He did. Gave him 2 points with a late takedown.
Okay.
That Brecksville kid, I don't know what year he is. I want to say a freshman or sophomore. He's tough. Came out of the Hoover district, and I was fortunate enough to officiate some of his matches, and he's very smooth.
That's who knocked Alex Bosky out.
Yeah, he is tough.
He's got a very bright future.
That's who knocked Alex Bosky out, the freshman 150.
Oh, he's tough, man. Okay.
Yeah, he beat
Ristov
Alex.
coming up on mat number 5.
He beat Alex in the sectional finals and the conci semis. Rizzo won 3-2 over Willen from LaSalle.
Who's this from Perry right here on that?
Ristov.
Who?
Wrist off.
How'd big fellow from Lake do today, Anthony Miller?
He has a tough match coming up. He has that
He
kid
lost
from Lancaster.
He lost first round.
Oh, okay, but he has no. I'm not him.
Yeah, he lost.
He lost first round, but
he lost to a Moeller guy.
Okay, that Moeller kid's gonna have a tough match because he's gonna get.
He's got Cox.
Cox, yeah. That's the kid with the goggles from the MID, the heavyweight.
That weight class is no joke.
Yeah.
Heavyweight D1.
Yeah, I saw Reese.
Did you see the Miamisburg kid?
Yeah, Reese looks like he's lacking a little something in the gas tank right now.
Yeah,
I don't know if it has anything to do with the knee, but
it has
you can
everything
just tell,
to do with the knee.
I mean, it just.
He looks off. Yeah, he looks off.
It's not the knee. It's just that he doesn't have the same mat time. He's not battle tested like everybody else.
You're right. He's off a beat. That's for sure. But yeah, that Miamisburg boy, Jamie said, had the biggest thighs.
Dude, his thighs were this big around, at least. They were bigger than my waist.
Right. They really were.
And my waist has some issues.
And I mean,
is that an executive waist, 40, 32?
Yeah. I'm telling you, did you see that guy's legs? They're the biggest legs I've ever seen on a high school dude.
Oh, that could have been locking there. That was close, Rocky. Who's Perry wrestling here on mat 5?
Let's see. Mat 5. Yeah.
That's not Warwick won his first match, right?
Yeah, that's wrist off.
Okay, wrist off. All right.
He's wrestling Jet Sanchez.
How about
Jet Sanchez?
That's a cool name.
Cincinnati Moeller.
Yeah.
Okay. Great wrestling school.
How about Cage Horak from Perry, man? 175, getting it done.
Only freshman in the bracket.
Yeah, to be up in a man's weight class. Yeah.
D1 175, and he won easily. 11-3.
Oh,
wrist off close to taking the lead here.
Dogged it at the end. Yeah, he just laid there, but yeah,
I like the funk.
He majored that kid.
He didn't quite
not
get
even
it.
trying. Yeah.
There he goes. Watch those knees. That's an automatic, potentially dangerous.
Yeah.
You gotta call that there. When those knees are locked up like that, Ristoff's knee's in bad shape. That is potentially dangerous. Oh my goodness.
Jeez Louise.
Letting him wrestle through it. Stalemated at least at this point. Oh boy.
Nice leg entanglement position there.
This is the pretzel moment. Who's our pretzel sponsor, TJ? Did we get one yet?
Schneider of Berlin.
Oh,
Schneider
boy.
of Berlin. Got to go with the sourdough.
Turning the corner here. So Rocky, he's one of New Philadelphia's finest.
The referee here?
Yeah, the referee on the whistle. And then the referee that's assisting, he's the police chief of Rocky River.
Oh, okay.
This is his 14th state tournament.
Wow.
So he's familiar with this environment. And these guys know a little something about stress, I would think.
I got a good friend that could get me out of jail in Rocky River.
There you go. Well,
I got some attorneys around me.
Well, I got 2 friends that can put you in jail.
There are a lot of people that can put me in jail. There's only a couple that can get me out.
I have friends.
You're on the wrong side of that spectrum.
I have friends that are in the jail.
Yeah, that's different.
Wow. We'll live with you.
Mr. Hardwire.
What a scramble for nothing out of all that.
I agree.
That was awesome. That was awesome, yeah.
Sanchez has impressed my assistant here. In his match that he lost, he wrestled a tough match. Scrambling is how he scored that first takedown.
Yeah. Tell you what, Perry wrestlers always show me that they can rod if they want to.
They win at this point. They win at this point.
Yeah.
They finish matches, that's for sure.
They do.
Oh, he missed the leg and he went in on the high crotch right off of it. Let's see how he scrambles out of this. He's going to look to put his head underneath that foot.
Have you guys got a good look at the team score?
I have not.
What's division?
Interested in the D1 just to see how it's shaken out between Massillon and.
Perry's
Perry.
second place. Yeah, St. Ed's is first.
It was
I didn't
only
see the
10
actual-
points. It was only 10
Yeah,
points after the first round.
Yeah.
I think Mason Rohr and is going to really hurt them down the stretch. All the points that he would get, that's going to be a big impact.
That's a lot. Yeah, it's a champ. Yeah, that's a lot of points. Well, possible champ. A lot of points. So.
I did see D2. Graham is out ahead, and Barnesville was in second place.
Oh no, Barnesville's D3, right?
No, Barnesville's D2.
Oh, okay.
And then Medina Buckeye was in third place. Pretty interesting.
I thought DeSales was second place in D2, and then
I think DeSales is D3, aren't they? No, I don't know.
no, I think he switched them.
Did I?
Yeah. So
Could we
Barnesville.
look? Is there some way we could find out? Is there
It's
an
right-
electric search engine?
Yeah, no, it's right there. Look,
That's D2.
they're coming up again. We gotta wait for it to come back around, Brad.
Gotcha.
Ristoff about to give up a takedown here. Oh, he scrambles out of it.
Uh-oh. There it is.
There,
That's
yeah.
true.
Yeah, it's done for.
That doesn't help the
Okay,
Panthers for him to go
Saint,
2
okay,
and out.
Brad, St.
No,
Ed's
it
is beating
doesn't.
Massillon by 5.5 points.
I mean, call him Perry.
And then
They're not Massillon.
Massillon Perry.
Yeah. Massillon's a different school, though.
Massillon.
Massillon Washington is a different school.
Right.
That's right. Massillon Tuslaw is a different school.
And nobody calls any of them Massillon but
Massillon
one.
Jackson.
Massillon Jackson.
They're the
that's right.
Massillonest of all of them.
They have the same zip code, just the others don't.
We're trying to concentrate on the team score, Jamie. Quit distracting us.
We missed it.
Oh, we did. We missed it. Wait for it to come back.
Pull it up on the. It's on your track there, Jamie.
That was
I
intense.
tried to find it earlier and I
Okay,
couldn't.
there you go. Barnesville, number 1. 2 is Lake Catholic. Delta's 3. So Barnesville's actually in first place in Division 3.
Okay, Barnesville.
Yeah.
Is, okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Barnesville probably brought the most kids to the tournament. I think I counted 7. Delta had 6, and then Legacy Christian had 5. So, and well, Mentor Lake Catholic had like 5 kids too, but they were very solid. When I say that, they were all like top seeded kids from Mentor Lake Catholic. So
I do remember when Legacy Christian one year brought, I think, 8 kids and won.
really,
Yeah, they had 5 state champs.
well, they're returning, state champs. They won it last year too.
They did?
Yeah, they're Division 3 returning state champs. That's a team.
Yeah, 5 points separates St. Ed's and Massillon Perry.
That's So if they did have, hey, think about that. If Mason Rohr was in the mix,
He probably would have won his first match. You'd think. You got to believe.
yeah,
Or he'd have won his second. He'd have won a match tonight,
right.
without question.
Oh, for sure. And speaking of Massillon Perry, we got a Massillon Perry girl wrestler
Lady,
here on mat 5.
That is Mia Forberg, freshman, 22-7, taking on Emily Leesberg from Gahanna, Lincoln.
What weight class was that, Jamie?
This is 115.
Okay.
Barnesville's D3. Come on, Brad. We have one listener,
All right.
Jason Atkins,
All right.
our friend,
Thanks, Jason.
our companion.
Hey, can't wait to get Owen down here tomorrow. We're going to put him to work.
Owen is going to put Owen to work. Jason will be down here, put him to work.
How about the skirt game over here on mat 2?
Mat 2.
Oh, nice.
Oh, from the coaches. Oh, wow.
That's post.
I wouldn't call that a skirt if he was standing closer.
I'm so confused. I'm not gonna.
So
You don't know what I'm saying?
I know
year-
what you're saying.
this
I
year
don't know what to say. Yeah.
they've really cracked down on coaches in the corner wearing jeans or not proper attire,
Oh.
So I question, is a kilt proper attire in the corner?
And
I mean,
or is he making a statement against
that everybody should wear kilts?
Right. Yeah.
Even us.
Right. Yeah. That's might be the new SMG uniform.
Hey, Speedos.
TJ?
We're going to wear Speedos.
Under the kilt.
Yeah. No, beach wrestling with Jim Bostic.
The beach wrestling will take off this spring. Confident in that.
It has to.
And I've already looked at some venues. Put together some teams. Put together a few teams already.
oh, the Peterson over here on mat 5 in the tie match. Gotta love a good Peterson.
Yeah. You know, Jimbo Bostic put together a team already, he told me. He calls it for the beach wrestling. He said that they call themselves Team Romance. So look out for Team Romance in the beach wrestling, TJ.
My goodness.
It's going to be intense.
We thrive on intensity here at SMG Network. One of our staples.
Got some medical defaults coming up on the board.
Yeah, Mia had a
Girls
tough match in her
dropping
first round. I was talking to Travis down there about that. She's going to be a great wrestler. I'll tell you what, the freshman Emma Shepard, though, man, she's fun to watch. You know, when she got her nose busted open over at the Fear the Spear tournament, just shook it off. You know, they went in there. She wanted to continue wrestling, obviously, as the weeks went on. And they said, well, are you worried about your nose getting any more banged up? I mean, that just goes to show you the toughness and the heart and the mindset of a lady wrestler.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't care about the nose. Put a shield on it. I want to get back out there and wrestle.
There you go.
I mean, just a straight competitor.
Yeah.
Well, that's when it changes, and it's not about male and female. That's just a wrestler.
Speaking on that, look at this girl from Rush. Her arm dislocated, I think.
Her shoulder,
yeah. And she is in pain, but she still went and shook hands with the opponent's coach.
Looked like her shoulder was dislocated.
Yeah, with a dislocated shoulder.
She should have ripped it right back in place.
Yeah, you got
that's how you do it. That's actually how you get back in place, yeah.
Hope she's okay. That's a tough one.
And let's see, we got one of the Alliance Aviators down there. She's a little banged up as well down there with Coach Chili.
Oh, yeah.
I know they had 4 qualify. I know Jade Patrick, she did qualify. I know she was one that did last year. Or Jada Schaefer, I believe.
On mat 1.
Yes, sir.
We have Ashlyn Pennington from Alliance taking on Valerie Regal from River Valley.
Maslin Perry wrestler just lost, unfortunately. Somebody's going to lose, but good for her competitor. I didn't see who she's wrestling, that blue singlet there.
Oh, she's excited. She's crying. She's so happy because she won.
Yeah, it's Gahanna Lincoln.
Oh, look, she got a big crowd over here behind
Well,
her.
they're local.
That's cool.
Emily Leesburg from Gahanna Lincoln. Ready to be a fighter. Absolutely. Looks like we got us a Canton South Wildcat here.
So, Brad, we're seeing, the girls wrestling take off. I don't know if you could speak on this a whole lot yet. I haven't really seen a whole lot of it myself. But as far as women officials, is that something that's being promoted from within or anything like that?
I have not seen a female official. I actually take that back. We have one in our association, but I don't think she officiates any longer. Her name was Daisy, and Daisy wrestled at St. V.
Oh wow!
And as a youth.
Okay.
She would practice with the boys, and then I think she was from Ellett or Springfield and wrestled a little bit, and then became an official. Still comes to the meetings. I just have not seen her officiate. So maybe she'll get back into it. I can tell you in general, we lack officials. As far as female officials, I would say there's probably less than 5 in the whole state.
Well, you know what you need is this. Give it 10 years. Those little things, these girls who, once they graduate and move on, they get into their 20s. And,
you're right.
Then all of a sudden they start doing a little bit of something. Then maybe they can't be at practice every day and they start officiating. All that stuff is coming. All that stuff is coming.
No, that makes perfect sense, Jamie. Yeah.
You'll see more girls coaching in the chairs. And you're seeing more and more now.
Well, you'll have these. Eventually they'll be coaching their sons and their daughters. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, this was certainly an exciting first day.
Oh my god, yeah. So Brad, me and Jamie were talking most exciting first day match earlier. What are you thinking as far as what you've seen so far? Championship round, most exciting match if you could pin one down.
It's pretty unusual when you get to witness a returning state champion, Joe Curry from Waterson, returning state champion, gets knocked off.
Wow.
In round 1 by Gavin Hoover from Logan, and you don't get to see that too often.
That is true.
It's a heartbreaking thing to witness, but also you just never know. 0-0, red and green when you step out here. Records don't matter. Nothing matters. And I think that's why we all appreciate the sport of wrestling so much. When you see somebody that's achieved at the highest level of the sport, they come back to the very same tournament the next year and lose the very first match right out of the rip.
I agree 100%. And I was talking about this earlier. I think that's the beauty of this tournament, though. There's, it doesn't matter what stage you were on before, if that's the Ironman or Fargo Dome, Reno. You come out here, it's different. It's a different environment, different atmosphere. It's intense. And like you just, you mentioned that one. I remember the Division III round. There was maybe like a dozen returning state champs that I saw that were, having 1-point matches. And I'm like, dang, it's kind of.
Well, look at Abe Hermes. Hermes is a very decorated wrestler, decorated program, decorated family. He
from Edison, Milan,
He did catch a tilt with like 5-10 seconds left to seal the match, but
he was in a battle.
He was in a battle until the last 20 seconds of that match.
From a coaching standpoint, we always told our guys, if you're going to have a state champ, you may as well have him first round. You may as well have him before he's warmed up and got his, his flow and all that. If you're going to catch somebody that's better than you, there's no round like round 1 to get that win in.
So on a more serious note, on a more serious matter, one thing I had a question for both you guys, Jamie and Brad, was how many chocolate milks have you guys consumed since you've been here today?
I haven't seen a single one.
Because it is the official beverage of OSHA.
Huh.
Chocolate milk.
I wondered why I've been craving it all day.
Well, I'll tell you what. My assistant and I are wrapping it up, and we are not going to go and drink chocolate milk.
Why did you get an assistant?
Because I need one.
He has special privileges, Brad, that we don't have access to.
You say privileges, a lot would say needs.
Yeah, right. He's got that hair and humor. Brad is the total package. He's got the hair and the sense of humor.
Hey, you just tell Tanner to make sure he respects the game. Respect the game and ready, recover, repeat. To learn more, visit drink-milk.com. All right, that's going to wrap up our coverage here from day 1 on the SMG Network live streams. I want to give a special shout out to my guys, Jamie Fausnight, John Lowery, Brad Scarbrough. We got Tanner Fausnight with us. We're going to have more guests joining us tomorrow. Coach Kyle Ferguson was here with us. A lot of great special guests. We'll continue to have those fun all weekend long. We'll be back here for you tomorrow, day 2 of the state wrestling tournament, Ohio High School Athletic Association. We'll be live right around 9:15, so catch us on SMG Network live streams, smgnetwork.tkbssports.com, always powered by TKBS Sports and presented by Hosher Clark Electric Company. What do you say, guys? You want to throw out a little electric wrestling from day 1?
Yep, Johnny Campbell, Walsh Judgment, my alma
Johnny
mater.
Campbell's a great one. I'm going to say Levi Pigeon.
Levi Pigeon, you got one, Brad?
I got to go Levi Pigeon also.
Attaboy.
All right, Levi Pigeon.
The Cowher repeating electric performer for us.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, for sure. He can comb a hairy cow through the week and then come here and win tough matches. God
All right,
bless him.
guys,
That
more
was a-
stuff
that was
coming
a
up
big
tomorrow,
upset,
baby.
yeah.
87th and second annual
He had a big
State
upset, yeah.
Wrestling Tournament here with the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Also brought to you by Walsh University, LPL Financial, Cackler Insurance, Drive Mine Group, Lindsay's Pizza, CH Fallis and Associates, McNeil and Sons Tree Service, Harmon's Pub, H&H Truck Parts, Nathan's Patio, and Lace and Dagger Tattoo. All right, for Brad Scarbrough, Jamie Fausnight, Tanner Fausnight, and John Lowery, I'm TJ Downey saying so long here from day one at the shot. Catch us back again tomorrow, 9:15. Have a great rest of your evening, everyone.
Remaining wrestlers should report to the board.